What's good, y'all? Smash the like button when you come up in here. It's your host, the Black Horseman. Shout out to the UGC. That's the underground clique, underground community. Once again, I'm your host, known as Black Horseman, Black Horse Promotions. Take the time to go to the homepage, hit the channels tab, and subscribe to all my brothers in the UGC clique. If you subscribe to me, you need to be subscribed to them. Shout out to them. They're doing a good job putting in much content. And go ahead and support them, man. Send this link out. Man, I've been wanting to talk about this topic. Me and my UDC brothers, we've been talking about this particular fight coming up this weekend. Of course, Deontay Wilder is getting most of the shine this weekend because he's a bigger star than Baranchyk or Taylor. But yeah, man. This fight right here in particular, I'm excited to see because of the style of the two styles that's about to clash. Shout out to What's Blazing in Sports, man. Y'all go subscribe to him. Shout out to What's Blazing. Was very game. He got in the ring. He finally got in the ring yesterday. He did his thing. And I apologize, What's Blazing, man. I shouldn't have done all of that shit, man. Like doing the bell, the quacks and shit and everything like that, man. You did your thing. So salute to you, bro. And you welcome back anytime you want to. Boxing Monster says, good morning. Yeah, well, salute to y'all, man. Smash the like button when y'all come up in here. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning, being positive. But I'm gonna send this link out to my brothers because I want them to join this topic as well. But man, like I've never seen a full fight of this guy Ivan. my niggas in the UDC was like, man, anybody named Ivan, man, need to be goddamn tested. I don't care if it's Ivan Drago, Ivan Baranchyk, any nigga who named Ivan, bruh, nigga have Vada on standby. But shit, one thing about that, y'all know we push Vada or nada. This man is not enrolled in the Vada Clean Boxing program. However, his opponent is Josh Taylor. And Josh Taylor, man, undefeated. Seems like this guy has a promising career ahead of him. But yet and still, I mean, with this tournament, I don't know if these guys, you know, are being strict as far as making sure that both guys are being tested thoroughly. I would hate for Baranchyk, man. Like, if y'all have not seen images of this guy, if you don't know who he is, man, his last name is right there in the title, Baranchyk. This dude, man, got an image on IG standing right next to Triple G, and these niggas like the same size. This nigga fits like as big as Triple G head. It's just ridiculous. Like, man, this dude, man, that nigga look like he on PEDs. But at the end of the day, because I mean he's not enrolled in VADA, and I seen the way that this nigga fight. Whew, man, Josh Taylor going to sleep. Josh Taylor going to sleep, man. That's how I look at it, bro. I could be wrong. I don't mind making a wrong prediction, man. But the way that nigga Baranchyk fight, look, man, with the lead hooks and the lead uppies, yeah, I think if he land clean on Josh going to sleep. He going to sleep, man. And I missed the Postal fight between Taylor and Postal, and they said that Postal was able to hurt him. I know if Postal hurt him, this nigga can definitely hurt him. You know what I mean? Definitely can hurt him. So I just feel like, man, Taylor really got to be like 100% sharp, man. Like he got to be on his defense. He can't really make no mistakes in there, man. He can't really make no serious mistakes in there like that. If anything, man, rely on your defense. Try to take this nigga into the deep water. Maybe this dude can gas out. Empty out all his heavy shots in the earlier rounds, and then get into the late rounds and just pick him apart. Maybe that's Josh Taylor's maybe that's his game plan. But I think Baranchyk, man, his game plan is nigga, do them PEDs and come in there and knock Taylor out. So, like I said, I'm really joking, nigga. I don't know if the nigga on PEDs or not, but I don't trust no nigga that's not in VADA, bro. I'm just saying, that's just me. That's me. I don't trust no nigga who's not enrolled in VADA or nada. You feel me? And the way that nigga was cut up like that, bro, next to Triple G, I just got a hard time, believing that shit is natural, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Look like he'll sleep Triple G, bro. 2-piece, he out. 2-piece, you done. What's up, Angel? Good morning, bro. Angel says, yeah, no need for Taylor to exchange with this beast. You already seen what happened to Yigit. What's up, Boxing Monster? Nah, man, I ain't the hardest worker, but I'm one of them. Red Glove says T Dub Black Horse Promotion puts in work pretty much every day. Oh, he know. That's the homie. What's Blazing though? He puts in work too, man. He puts in work too, man. All right, no doubt, Red Glove, no doubt. And then, like I said, it's just gonna be open topics, man. If y'all want us to talk about topics, because my brother's gonna be on in a few. If y'all got any topics y'all want us to cover this morning, we'll get to it, man. Any questions or subject matter that y'all want us to cover, man. It's an open topic day, open topic morning. You feel me? But I just wanted this one to be at the top of the list because this one is definitely coming up. Um, so I mean, hey, we got to see because I've been hearing a lot of good things about Josh Taylor. A lot of people is expecting him to win and meet Regis Prograis in the finals, but we already know, man. It's been a year of upsets. I don't consider this a upset fight though. I just feel like, man, if Baranchyk win, it's just like this is the champ. He's the IBF champion, so it's not like he's gonna get beat by a contender, a guy who's coming up. Nah, this will be Josh Taylor's first title if he wins. Just like the same thing with Regis Prograis last fight. That was really his first title win. You know, he of course he had like what the silver belt or whatever that is, or diamond belt, but that wasn't the official WBC belt. The official championship belt. You know, but when he won that WBA, that ended up being the official belt. So salute to Regis. Best of luck to Josh Taylor, man. Shit. Hopefully you use VADA testing, man. Hopefully somebody paid for VADA testing to be used so that Baranchyk is tested. Because I just feel like it's unfair, man. Josh Taylor, he's going to get tested. He's in the clean boxing program. They can randomly test him all year round. Baranchyk, man, like he might just do it on a fight by fight basis, outside of training camp, and nobody knows what he's doing. He could be doing all type of stuff, and then cycle off, and then next thing you know, while he in training camp, he might, the test come back negative, but he still got the advantage of whatever he might have been using. So that's why niggas gotta be careful, man. Niggas gotta look into that shit because PEDs, man, is some stuff that can be out of your system within 24 hours. Some stuff like like that what you call it, that G Dub 1516 that Miller was using, that stay in the system for like 40 days or something like that. So if somebody's not in training camp, right? They not have a fight schedule and they're not enrolled in clean boxing program, they could be using something and get the benefit of it for those 40 days. And by the time they start training camp, they good. It's out of their system, and they can just go ahead and start pushing it and just prepare for the fight. But little do the opponent know, oh nigga, for them 40 days leading up to the fight, to the training camp, that nigga was on that G Dub. So you just never know. Never know. Aisha Queen, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. But yeah, so hey man, that's my major concern for Taylor. And then just keep your hands up, bro. Definitely keep your hands up by the temples, nigga. Because this dude be coming in there with them flying hooks, lead hooks, bro. Like y'all gotta watch some highlights on this dude. And they quick ass lead hooks, man. Clocking niggas on the temples, man. I'm like, damn, the niggas just drop immediately. I mean, they getting back up. So there's a lot of this shit is like flash knockdowns, but he just so aggressive, man, and apply a lot of pressure, throwing punches, from like I say, them lead shits and combinations, and so this is a real dangerous fight for Taylor. Real dangerous fight. You know, I would love to see the final be Taylor, like in Regis, like people say. Um, I think that stylistically, maybe Taylor will be a better matchup for Regis in the finals, not Baranchyk. I'm more confident in Regis beating Baranchyk than Taylor. First off, because I haven't really seen too much on Taylor, but I have seen Regis' recent fight, and his defense is nice, bro. He got the head movement. He not gonna be able to get hit easy. And if homie lose, I mean if homie miss, Baranchyk miss, man, Regis got something hot for his ass coming back. Red Glove says World Boxing Super Series should make VADA a requirement. Yeah, I wish they would, man. I wish they make VADA a requirement for all of these niggas. All of these niggas, man. You know? Aisha Queen says subscribe and got the notifications on, King. All right, no doubt. Thank you. So yes, indeed, man. Like, I agree with you 100%, Red Glove, that World Boxing Series definitely should make sure that every guy is tested equally. Equal opportunity testing. Not just one guy is obligated to do his testing, which is VADA, and then we know USADA, man. USADA's trash. USADA's trash. These niggas can get away with all type of stuff on their list that you can do. You just can't do it. What you call it, during the fight? During training camp. Um, Mr. Rusky says, "Look, another donkey. Who that? Who that? Bus? Josh Taylor? I don't understand your comment. Oh, you saying Josh Taylor will win? Okay, we got to see, man. I mean, a lot of people think he will, and there's other people think he won't, man. I think, man, Baranchyk, man, gonna be coming in there, bruh, letting off. Oh, you calling me a donkey? Okay, well, that's your opinion, sir. That's your opinion, Mister Ruski. Boxing Monster says Black Horse Promotion. Aisha was on that last LDBC Slayer stream. Oh, YB. Oh, is that what she came? Okay. Iron Cone says, "What up, Black? I had to dip out on that dude y'all had on last night. Who? What's blazing? He did all right, man. He did all right. Mr. Ruski got clapped. Came in disrespecting the host. He says, bro, come on, let's be realistic. Baranchyk will smash Taylor. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. You can have your opinion, bro, but just be respectful, man. Don't disrespect nobody with a wrench. Definitely don't disrespect me. You know, people can think what they want to think. Just keep it to yourself. Charles D says he thinks it's 50-50. Yeah, man. Uh-oh. Damn, they coming in savage. You good. You can be subscribed to both. He just letting it be known. He saw you on that other stream. You good. You good, Aisha Queen. You can be subscribed to whoever you want to be subscribed to. Okay. Red Glove says we all got different opinions. Iron Cone says peace to the room. Yeah, so no, we just did the debate shit. So Iron Cone said he had to dip out though on that nigga. It's all good. Man, I mean, hey, shout out to West Blazing, man. West Blazing came in late. I don't know why he was saying he wasn't getting the link, but it is what it is. He came in and he did the best that he can do. He didn't answer a lot of questions, so in my opinion, he definitely didn't win the debate. But I liked his spirit. He was a very spirited competitor, and at the end, it was all good. It was all good. It got heated at certain points. I could have did better. Shout out to Angel Santos. He's like, man, you should be using the bell and all that extra stuff while the debate is going on, and it should be time for people to respond. So yeah, man, we improving. One thing about me, man, I'm all about improving. Making changes. If I fuck up, try to get it right. So it is what it is. Red Glove says, "You good? Aisha, we don't try to control no one. Yeah, we ain't trying to do that over here. That ain't how we move. So be support who you support. Who's your What's your favorite fighters though? What's your favorite fighters, Aisha Queen? And um, are you into the heavyweight division? Are you watching Deontay Wilder? What's the deal? The Gully, what's up, man? Says Anui versus Rodriguez is on the Taylor card too. Rodriguez at his best can cause Inui problems with his movement. My dog Unbiased said Rodriguez is gonna get washed. So I think some people disagree with you on that. But you think Rodriguez got a shot though? Red Glove says, "What's blazing was like her, and Unbiased was like J Rock." Yeah, Unbiased was a beast, man. DB says, "I got timed out for stating my opinion. You are trying to control my opinion. No wonder you don't have any subs. What opinion? You just got here. When did you get timed out, DB? Is this your second? Um, don't time him out yet. Let me hear what he's saying. Who? What are you talking about? Who timed you out? You just got here. I'm trying to look. Nobody timed you out. Oh man, you a troll, bro. You got two accounts. No, you got timed out because you called me a donkey, bro. Like you came in disrespectful. Like that's why you got troll accounts, man. Like come on, bro. I don't understand niggas that do that shit. I don't understand niggas that do that, bro. You get timed out and come back with your other account. I'm like, how'd you get timed out? Yeah, this is my other account. Yes, yes. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. You're one of those. Yeah, man. You definitely need to keep it together, bro. Don't say nothing else, or it's gonna be a lot of your accounts getting clapped. You know, I don't try to control my wrenches, nigga. They do what they do. If you get clapped, you get clapped, and if they do clap you, it's probably because you deserved it. You definitely deserve to get clapped on that comment that you made, bro. If you don't realize that, then yeah, you definitely need to exit. Yeah, donkey is not a that's an insult. That's not no opinion, bro. You know what I mean? But anyhow, man, let's keep it boxing, man. Keep it boxing. You know, other people spend time talking about people, man. Let's just keep it boxing. And an open topic, man. Anything else that Saul, Saul, Bruno Mars, looking ass nigga. Why you keep with the man? That nigga love that Bruno Mars avatar. That's my nigga though. He been supporting, man. Wrench him up, wrench him up, and he good with the wrench too. He be clapping cats for real reasons too. Shout out to Saul. Yep, I do. DB says, anyone think Baranchyk will win this fight? I think he has a good chance. Where that nigga was be throwing them lead hooks, hell yeah. Be catch Taylor, it could be night night. And if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. I don't give a shit. Oh, Red Glove says he's in a place with copyrighted music. Yeah, please, please, sir, don't jump on right now. Don't do it. How you been though, Soul? Man, it's been a while, bro. Been a while. I saw you on my Black Horse Promotion channel when I went live over there. Oh, DB says if you put $10 on Baranchyk, you'll win 50. For real? I never do that betting shit, like the Vegas odds and shit. I want to start doing it, to be honest with you. I want to start doing it. Hey, who can give me the plug on getting into that shit? The betting stuff, man. Rasclot, what's up, man? Hey, Rasclot, anytime you want to jump on, bro, let me know. Let me know. Anytime you want to jump on. He says IBF ordered Canelo versus Derevchenko. Damn, for real? Wow. Well, that's Canelo. That's gonna be a victory for Canelo. Derevchenko struggled in his last fight. He did, and he lost to Danny Jacobs. Saul says, "What you think about Wilder trying to improve boxing skills?" My opinion, a little late. I mean, he got to do what he got to do. I kind of think that I asked a question yesterday on the panel. I said, "Do y'all feel like psychologically Wilder's kind of damaged from that Fury fight? You know, just psychologically." A lot of them said no, but here he is trying to do something different. He's trying to improve on his boxing skills. You know, maybe concerned like, "Damn, man, I'm not. I gotta really get this shit together, man." Because be honest with you, he should have been got on that shit because I mean, I've seen the pattern, man. These guys lately that's been just relying on power, they losing, bro. We're hearing a lot of and the new. This is a year of upsets, bro. Hollywood Wilder going to sleep. I'm trolling, nigga, but I'm just saying, bro, it's possible. It's possible, man. I hope his boxing skills is there because, hey, man, look, Brazil might come in. It look like Brazil's in good shape. Hey, what's blazing? Hollywood Wilder going to sleep. See, when I said that shit, that yes, I see how I got what's blazing to come on. Got that nigga to jump on, man. Had my nigga screaming and shit. Um, but yeah, Brazil might be in his chest, bro. He might have a good head movement, and he might be able to give Wilder some problems. And we know Wilder don't fight as good going back. Now he did knock out Spicker going back, so we know the nigga can still land, but he need to get leverage on the shots. What's Blazing said I'm listening to that work. Yeah, he going to sleep. What's Blazing? Hollywood Wilder going to sleep. But yeah, you know, fair game. The nigga, if Wilder win, I'm coming to your platform, bro. You know what I mean? I'm coming to your platform. Hey man, you know you're not supposed to be fucking with me, man. Like the niggas you fuck with, they literally genuinely hate me, dog. Like they have a passion to hate me, dog. Like for real. So you know, they gonna probably hit you up like, hey man, look, don't be talking to black nigga, don't be going on this platform, don't be woo 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 woo. You know. Soul says they said J Rock had no chance and a new. Yeah, man, I'm just saying. A lot and look, that's why I brought up the fact that it's a lot of similarities. A lot. Because J Rock, in his first opportunity at a title, he lost. He got stretched. Remember? Just hear me out. He got stretched in his first opportunity at a title versus AJ. I mean, I'm sure. I just started thinking about that. His first opportunity versus Jamal, he got stretched, trying to get that IBF off him. In his second opportunity, right? He fucking won. He dominated, right? Tony Harrison, in his first opportunity at a title, he got stretched. Went back to the drawing board. Second opportunity, he won the title. Dominic Brazil, in his first opportunity at a title, he got stretched. Second opportunity, to be determined. TBA. Will Dominic Brazil be the third challenger to upset the champ? Will we hear that 3 times? And the new. So, hey, man. This is going to be a very interesting fight, man. You know? And then with all of this stuff that Wilder got surrounding him, man, coming off in my opinion, I feel was a loss. He was literally coming off a loss to Fury, you know, the gift draw. You know, shout out to my nigga Red Glove. What's up, bro?
Hey, what up, Black? How's it going?
Oh man, everything, man. Just kind of open topic and talking about Taylor Baranchyk and just whatever, man. Whatever niggas want to talk about.
Yeah, you're definitely right. You know, like this does seem to be the year of upsets, and I'd be lying if it wasn't if I didn't say that it's not in the back of my mind that this
Yeah,
could be an upset. Now, if I had to place a bet, who would I put my bet on? It would still be Wilder, but
it
you
depends
know,
on
we
it depends on the odds, right?
yeah, and we see what you know, we see it time and time again. Anything can happen in the sport of boxing. You know, we seen it with Douglas against Tyson. We seen it with remember when Lennox Lewis got knocked out the first time? Nobody saw that stuff coming. So it happens in the heavyweight division, probably more than it happens in any other division, to be honest. And that's just because in the heavyweight division, you know, anything can happen. One punch can end it all.
Yep, absolutely. What's up, Jalik?
Black and Red, what's good, man? How y'all doing?
What a
Shit, this is
delete.
we got what's Blazing's best cheerleader in this motherfucker. What's up, man? How you feeling this morning?
Y'all niggas trying to double team my boy. Y'all try to do him like y'all try to do me. But listen, man, he held his own. Shout out to What's Blazing. Shout out to St. Louis. He held his own, man.
This shout out
What
to
Jalik,
Blazing. I'll take it.
what Jalik, if you notice, I kept my mouth shut for a good portion of the time, and that's
It was
because I wasn't
waiting.
trying to,
First,
because I disagree with what's blazing, but you know, I felt he had
nah,
enough on his plate.
it was a 1-on-1, and then Black jumped in, and then they wouldn't let me jump in. They was
Wait a
controlling
minute. What you mean it was
the
1-on-1?
judges.
He came on to debate me.
What's Blazing was ready, man.
Listen, he came on to debate.
Y'all
Hold
done
on.
him just like y'all done me. That's
No,
it.
Don't double talk. He came in to debate the UGC boxing channel.
And
That's what he
Jalik,
came
he
in to
told
debate.
you multiple times to come in and help him. What do you mean? He told you. He told you. He told you the opposite.
When you start to get your points on black, but like, oh, did they ask a question? I see how they do though. It's cool though. I got something for that shit next time. Watch. I got
You
something.
always say that, bro.
All right.
You always say that next time shit. That shit never work out, family. You know how
To this day.
you to this day. You know how Jalik tried to get his victories? He cheerlead with the other guy that's getting that work. That's what he feel his victory is. That's how you do it.
Yeah, my nigga, yo, what's blazing is I fuck with what's blazing, man.
Oh, I do too. Like I actually gave what's blazing. Like I dedicated a whole video to him. No lie, because I used to do spotlights. Like when I saw like channels that only had a couple subscribers, and I felt like they was putting work in, I would do shout outs. You know, I do a whole video, be like, hey, check out this channel, videos in the link. And I'd give them an overview. And I want to get back to that actually.
That's good, man. Show love on. We need more love on YouTube, man. It's a lot of like battle shit, like personal shit, man. We gotta get past that though.
But when we battle though, we being, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no animosity. Like we ain't got hatred in our fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not personal.
We don't do no hate shit. Other niggas out here was they hating their system, man. We out here, we doing this shit out of fun. You know what I mean? That's why I said, what's blazing? You can come back anytime. And nigga said, bro, it was no debate. It was horn blowing and changing the topic. Yeah, this nigga Angel got on me about that shit. He said, man, you was doing a lot of horn blowing and all that.
Hey, that's why y'all didn't win, man.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right, nigga. I gotta stop with that shit. So, but at the end of the day, man, you still got to work though. What's blazing? You did get to work. But yeah, I should have just allowed, you know what I'm saying, about a certain amount of time, allowed it to talk for each individual, and then, you know, chilled out with the duck shit. That shit was funny though. That shit was funny. You got to work though. What's blazing?
He kept on calling it a fart.
He said, yeah, that nigga he was getting upset by that shit. And then Jalik came in with his cheerleading shit. So shout out to Jalik.
Phil, what's up with Phil? Yeah, that Russian dude, that strong Ivan Drago, like, yo, something.
Ivan Baranchyk.
Like, I think Taylor probably win based on what I've seen, but it's gonna be a tough ass fight. And Taylor southpaw, right?
Mm-hmm.
The motherfucker might get cuts. You know, the southpaw versus the orthodox motherfucker might get cut. You know, of course, the judges is gonna favor Taylor, so homeboy gonna have to do extra to win this fight. Ivan, he gonna have to do extra. You probably gotta knock him out the win, to be honest with you. So we'll see, man.
Yeah, Ivan. Yeah, I'm picking him. I mean, yeah, I think that's the only way he'll win is by KO. I don't think he'll outbox Taylor.
He only got 12 knockouts though out of 19 fights. So is he really that much of a big puncher?
Who?
Ivan. He got 19 wins, 12 knockouts. That's decent. You know,
nigga, you standing there and get hit with them pad hooks, nigga. Nigga, what you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, a big punchers is like Tank, Wilder, AJ. That's like considered big punchers, but 12 knockouts. But that's not to say though, you can still.
He is a southpaw too, Josh Taylor.
Yeah. Ivan a southpaw too?
No, Josh.
Taylor is. That's what I'm saying. Hopefully, don't get headbutts. The way they fight, they be coming in there wild. So you got to look for headbutts in this fight, and you got to know who the ref is. You know them refs over in the UK be. I don't know, man. Hold on.
Man, one of the worst refs I seen was when Joshua fought Parker. Like that shit was ridiculous.
Exactly.
They use that dude a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Like how you gonna have a boxing match? You ain't gonna let these dudes throw hands.
Exactly. It's like they pay that nigga commission or something. Like, come on, man.
If y'all would have seen that nigga's shirt at the end of the fight, that nigga was drenched, nigga. Like
like, come on, man.
He was overworking,
bro.
Like, sit your ass, let your ass. Matter of fact, which fight did I just seen? I think it was the J-Rock or J-Rock Hurd fight? He was letting them niggas fight. He like, shit, nigga, I'm over here. Y'all niggas over there got to scrap. I'm not gonna get involved. Like, y'all, hey, as long as you keep the shit above the belt line, I ain't got to get involved. He was letting them do whatever, you know.
That should be how that's how it should be though. Like, in my opinion, like as long as they ain't doing nothing illegal, that's what you're there for, is to make sure they ain't doing nothing illegal. And then if, you know, giving them warnings and deducting points. you know, but
Yeah.
they shouldn't be, or like excessive clinching, you know, if they're in a clinch for, you know, I don't know, that I would say maybe 15 seconds in a clinch is probably a bit too much. Because we're talking about 3-minute rounds, you know, um, yeah, that's what the ref should be doing. But
Yeah.
when they're throwing hands, just let them throw hands.
Yeah. I agree, bro. I agree. There's some refs that just do too much, man.
And
They do too much.
I don't know if anybody talked about this, but I think it's a good idea. I think it was for the Danny Jacobs and Canelo fight. They got instant replay now. So if you drop somebody and they need to look it over, they can overturn it. Or if you get cut off of a punch and they say it was a headbutt, you can overturn it. It started with I don't know if it's just a WBC thing. Hopefully being that's implemented on every fight. Like that needs to be on every fight, that instant replay shit, because that can cost people millions of dollars. Or you can lose just off some bullshit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we'll see if that's gonna be taken serious more, because we see shit all the time. Like I say, I think Ugas dropped Porter, but they call it a slip. I see it as a drop, but that would change the course of everything. So
Yeah.
yeah,
You keep going with that shit, but you know, I mean, this what.
Jalik on that Ugas hard.
I
Yeah,
like
bro.
Ugas, but I don't think he can beat. I don't think he can beat Earl, and he gonna have to get another gear. He ain't gonna beat Earl, but I just want to see the fight though.
Well, when is it gonna happen, bro? So you bringing the Earl shit up? When is it gonna happen?
I don't know, because he was like high up in the IBF. It's
No,
crazy.
no, no, no. I'm talking about just Spence fighting.
Oh
Didn't y'all niggas say
yeah,
yesterday that
yeah.
the fight's
He
not
said
gonna
not
happen?
August. I think it's probably gonna be September. You
Where
know,
did y'all hear that from?
it
What
was. I think
source?
it was on Earl's Instagram stories.
His Instagram story?
Yeah, and he was like,
Wow.
"I'm not fighting in August." And then I seen people on YouTube putting it on there. Maybe it's September. I think it's September. You know what I mean? They probably just sticking with the 6 month thing. And it's a lot of who knows. I heard August is not a good time for sports, or I don't know why, but for boxing, because there ain't no. I mean, shit really going on. Maybe baseball, but yeah.
So Jalik, how is it that when Spence says that it's going to happen in September, you take that man at his word? But when it comes to Wilder saying, I don't know if I'll take the 50-50, I got a whole lot lined up, you're
Hold
saying,
on,
oh, it'll still happen in the fall.
Yeah.
hold on.
Let's keep the same energy.
Keep the
The
same
same
energy,
energy.
What you
Keep
talking about? Earl on his Instagram story said the fight is not happening in August. Initially,
Yeah, and Wilder told Blue Blood that he don't think he would take the 50-50, but you're very confident that fight's going to happen in the fall. I know what's being said, Jalik. So let's not go over that. Let's not reinvent the wheel. Why are you taking one man at his word and the other one not?
listen, man. I think the fight, because who else is Wilder going to fight to make that money? It is a business, right? So his biggest
It,
fight is with AJ. So that's a whole new different story right there. Those are two
it,
different situations, man. Come on, man.
I agree with you there, but he was offered $120 million and turned that down. So we got to go by the man's character. You're right. It is the biggest fight, but he also turned down
Turned it down.
$120 million.
Turned it down. Maybe he'd make 90 million betting on himself, and he feel comfortable with that because he don't want to. Maybe he doesn't want to make the zone popular.
We're
But
talking about a maybe, and we're talking about
I'm just
ulterior motives. I can't ride with that. I gotta go with
business, because a lot of times we think money is the highest level of things. It's just like what Eddie Hearn he used to do all the time. He just think that he just gonna offer people money when they have a firm, solid relationship with somebody else. Some people would take less money if they know you care about them. Will you agree with that? So money, you can't just pimp, you can't just prostitute niggas with just money. So that's why Eddie Hearn, he looks like he listened to the constructive criticism, and now he's appearing that he's doing more than just saying money, money, money. You can't just have a money on a line and just think people going to jump, especially if other people's already making money. You know what I mean?
With that point that
Jalik.
you're trying to make, go
Let
ahead,
me explain
Ray.
something, Jalik, just real quick. Jalik, I'm not like other channels that call themselves best fight the best and then get happy when Ortiz turns down his career highest payday
No,
because
what are
I
you
don't like
talking about?
Joshua. I want to see the fight happen. I don't want to hear about. He's had plenty of time to get himself in position. He could have been undisputed right now if he fought Vlad. Wilder. He could have been undisputed right now
at that time, and they got the same manager. So most managers is not going to put their fighters in there. Check out Igis Klimas. Igis Klimas with Top Rank. Igis Klimas has he has Lomachenko, he has Victor Postal, he has Alexander Gustafsson, whatever the dude name is, and he also has Sergey Kovalev. Is he talking about unification? No, he's the same manager. It's more beneficial as a manager to have two champions. It's a business. So I see past that, but I would like to see the fight, but you don't hear them even discussing it because that's just the way it goes. But back to what y'all saying. Y'all think
you see how that nigga got off the track, me?
Man. Come on, man. Y'all trying to come at me.
No, I'm not. I'm sitting back, chilling. Yo, I saw you took the detour real quick. Back on the freeway.
Yo, he went to the other side of the street. He went to the other side of the street. Come on, come on, Jaleel.
I know a little bit about boxing.
I have my arms wide open. Come back to this side of the street, Jaleel.
But now I'm just saying that y'all can't. I don't know if you can just base it just off money too. You can't say, "Oh, he turned this down," because in my mind, I'm like, "Why?" I think.
But Jaleel, that was your point, though, was the money. You said, "What if he wanted to bet on himself if he thinks he could make 90 million?" But now you're retracting on that by saying it can't just be about the money. No, like, which is it, Jaleel?
Y'all saying it's about the money. Every time it comes up, is it? Oh, he turned down.
No, Jaleel, hold on. We not saying it's about the money. Deontay Wilder said it's about the money, but yet and still he said that, and like y'all trying to make this argument and act like it's not about the money, but yet y'all saying he's holding out, kind of like how Pacquiao did, right? So that he can get more money down the road. All of this shit has been about money. It just looks like he wants more money than what was been offered to him. That's what it's looking like, right?
Yeah, because I want it on the zone just because it's going to be cheaper for me.
Everybody value, though. You know what I'm saying? And then I think you have to put the whole perspective in. If you was negotiating with people, it's just like, I guess if you put yourself in their shoes, I'm trying to see it from their perspective. You know what I mean? That's all.
No,
I can't see it from.
I don't have no sources, baby. I don't have no sources.
Yeah, we know.
I'm sorry, I can't see it from his perspective because it just don't make sense. It's not logical. Like
it's not logical because he turned down the 120.
Man, what's blazing need to take a snack break and help you, nigga.
120. You know who Dave Chappelle is?
Yeah, I know who Dave Chappelle is.
No, we don't know who Dave Chappelle is.
Okay, did you see him?
Huh? Say again? Oh shit!
You seen that? So y'all
didn't hear what you said.
You kind of cut out a little bit. That cricket Wi-Fi.
You know, he set that real. It was with Comedy Central, I believe. He was set to come up with a new Dave Chappelle show, and he turned down that money. And people's like, "Why he turned that money? Why he turned that money down?" You get what I'm saying? So it's more to the world than just money. You know what I mean? So y'all keep saying a nigga because we want.
I wish Wilder had the same attitude as you did, because we'd be having a fight right now.
Yo, shout out to Dave Chappelle, man. Knowing his value. You know what I'm saying? Knowing his value.
Yeah, but Wilder ain't Chappelle though.
Wilder has value though.
Not like Chappelle. There's a lot of Chappelle got real respect amongst the comedians. Chappelle has made $50 million before.
You don't think Wilder has made 50 million?
Dave Chappelle
no,
like a pound for pound nigga of comedy. He's like a pound for pound of comedy for sure.
But I'm just trying to show you examples of where people sat down, and it's other situations. I'm sure you might have.
So Jaleel though, and I don't want you to think that this double team. I just want you to get everybody can get clarity, because it seemed like you talk about keep the same energy and the double talking. Kind of double talk, my nigga. Like first you saying it's not about the money, then you say it's about the money. But
no, I'm not saying that.
Then you saying you got to know your own value, your own worth. You could try to compare it to the Dave Chappelle shit. So it's like, okay, if it's not about the money, he would have fought him for a flat 15, or he would have fought him for the 120 that was just offered to him. But now it seems like, well, now I'm betting on myself. He wants more. He's concerned about what AJ is gonna get, and now everybody's saying shit like I think what Blazing was saying yesterday, like if he holds out, he's gonna get more, because Lawrence Williams tried to help him in the chat, low key, and he read the comments. So I was like, oh, that was real clever, and then so basically try to do the Pacquiao shit, turn down the offer, so that you can get more down the road. This is about that's money. That's a money move, right? Or is that a duck? I mean, either way, like we need to get clarity.
Word on the streets is, man, Errol Spence made over 20 million for the Mikey Garcia fight, and I think it was the bout sheets was 5 million a piece for him and Mikey, but I heard he made 20. So we go by the bout sheets and say he made 5.
Man, your shit kind of freezing a little bit. My nigga in the frozen state right now.
But
check this out. Hold on. They don't got to cut out the promoters, because we all know the promoters is taking big money. Look at Tyson Fury. He getting money taken from Frank Warren and Bob Arum. You get what I'm saying? So if you just and you getting the money, you know what I mean? That's what I think is happening over there. And then, like I say, if you get a deal, you do something on your own, and you feel like you're not being respected, because I guess Wilder doesn't feel like he's being respected. Even Shelly is a little sensitive to what Eddie Hearn is saying. He's calling me Shelly Wink. You get what I mean? He just feels disrespected. That's all. It's a pride thing. You know what I mean? That's how negotiations are.
Before Red Rip, man, let me read a few comments. Rasclaw says no fighter right now would turn down 100 million. Phil Bant says Ortiz needs to do an OJ and go to Florida and lead the heavyweight division. Rasclaw says Dave Chappelle was making millions already, more than what Wilder was making. Boxing Monster says Jalik, you reaching. Unbiased says Jalik reaching like Dawson. Angel Santos says Red is logical for the network as a whole, not for Wilder. The network interest is in making the most profit and have the most viewership it can. Yeah, that's facts. Phil Bant says I prefer Dread like Predator Jalik. He's slipping again today. Rasclaw says word on the street. And then Boxing Monster says Wilder is not in the same position that Pacquiao was when he turned down Mayweather flat feet. Pacquiao had multiple successful pay-per-view headlines.
I mean, we don't want to get into the money thing with Pacquiao, man. Come on. He was more popular, but financially, I'm sure Wilder's making more money with Pacquiao.
No, Boxing Monster made a good ass point. Like, that's not even close to compare them to.
Popularity, but money-wise, I bet you Wilder's making
money.
Why is he having
with this clothing line? With the clothing line?
Why is Wilder's making more money than
having tax problems? Why is he having tax problems? You know what I mean? Man, we all know.
More money, more problems. That's why.
We had crazy financial problems, and word on the streets is you got to go back a few years and look at the breakdown. There was a few times that they was doing an audit with Bob Arum and Manny Pacquiao. Y'all got to look at this, guys. Come on.
Hey, is anybody in the chat want a link to come up and defend Jalik?
No.
I want to cover something just real quick because Jalik. I want to cover something real quick because Jalik was like, word on the street is Errol Spence made $20 million on the Mikey fight. Okay, so let's say that's true though. That fight was on pay-per-view. Wilder's next fight this weekend is on regular Showtime.
How much?
Okay, and he was offered $20 million to fight Brazil on DAZN.
Okay, so how much you think taking for Showtime? Just how much you think the maximum?
I don't think it's going to be 20 million.
How much you think it's going to be?
He might
4 or 5. That's my
on the high end. On the high end, I'm gonna be honest with you. It'll probably be like 8. Maybe 10 is the absolute highest. And that's giving him a lot of leeway.
How much you say?
Hell nah, I ain't even never 10 to fight, nigga. No,
Brazil. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's me being extremely generous. That's me. With the I'm waving my PVC pom poms when I'm saying 10 million.
Right, that's like making the point. That's like saying because they talk about this. But mysterious back end money. Now, does this back end money come with any fight that they do, or this pay per view shit, Julie? Because that's your grandfather. So how does he pay them back end money? Every fight.
I think it's just sponsorship deals, and I think we looking at it as a whole, and we also looking at it as
sponsored by.
Huh?
You said sponsorship deals? What do you mean?
No, I'm just saying sponsored. Like what's the shit? Not sponsorship, but I think he got Everlast. But as far as
no, that's AJ
products in the stadium.
That's AJ, sir.
Now he got
that's not back end money though.
But no, that is considered back end money, because back end money is anything that's not what they're presenting on the purse sheet, right? So if you get money, because we're looking at it also as the U.S., but you also got international rights. So if you
but you don't. But you don't have to have a fight coming up in order to get a sponsorship, though.
Right. You just get
No, I'm just
sponsored
talking
Like
because
about.
that's
you market
separate.
that.
That's
Yeah,
separate. That
I'm
ain't the
talking
same
about
thing.
when you at the
if you
stadium,
talk
you
about
go to the
backing
fight.
money off like pay-per-views, ticket sales, or shit like that, merch,
International rights too. International rights across the whole world. We looking at it just the United States. Also, too, when you go to a fight and they selling your merch in there, a lot of times the fighters don't even get paid on that if your deal is crazy. And we all know that a lot of promoters taking 35-40% out. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like the music industry when you're an independent artist and you can, sell your CDs and then make money. Or if you sign with a major and you got a loan, that upfront money is more like a loan. So, yeah.
So bringing that up, you brought up the merch. How much you think that that's going to help increase his earnings? Like this weekend, he just released the came up with the quote unquote big announcement, and it was just his Deontay Wilder merch.
Exactly. He almost got 2 million followers on Instagram. I mean, he's doing something. He has a following.
So you think that like with that, added in the equation, you think that that's going to help him possibly you and what's blazing think that that's what's going to help him reach 120 million in his next 4 fights by having this merch
What
to
I'm
go alongside
trying to
with
say is, even if he didn't reach 120 million, first of all, he's going to fight AJ. I fucks with AJ, but AJ's going to get stopped. So I don't know why
if
people
he doesn't, if he does, we know he's going to get bread to fight AJ, but if he doesn't,
he's
okay,
going to fight him. Like it's
all
no.
right, let's just deal with reality for 2 seconds, my brother. If
How's it?
if he don't fight AJ in his next 2 to 3 fights, how much? I mean, it's like let's just look at that because when you hear these interviews, like if you watch this recent interview, right, you could just it doesn't seem like he have no interest in facing AJ no time soon. Wilder's focused on Wilder. He keep bringing up the fact that I did everything in this, that, and the third. I tried this in the past. Like everybody want to keep bringing up the past, even him. So he's still bitter. He's still emotional about what he had to go through with AJ in them in the past in the previous negotiations. And I understand what he coming from. I think that, and matter of fact, while AJ on the Breakfast Club admitted like there's some things that they could have done differently. Even Hearn admitted that shit. So we understand that, but he's dwelling on that, okay, and not really willing to. It seems like to me negotiate now and like counter or something like to at least make this fight happen, because I feel like if he really wanted to make this fight happen right now, it would happen. You counter offer or you do something because you really want it, but he don't really want the fight. You want to talk about Creed, you want to talk about your big news merch, like boxing fans don't give up. Like that's not what I want to fucking hear. Yeah, I got my new Bomb Squad gear merch out. I wanted to hear like,
When
oh,
the fight get made, y'all gonna be surprised. Watch. I'm surprised y'all don't see it. It's gonna
we
get made.
hoping in the
When you lose them dreads, you're gonna be surprised, Delete.
All right. Don't wait, man. If one of them lose or one of them get an injury, but they gonna fight next. Fight. I can tell you that.
What's up, Joseph? He was helping What's Blazing too. He actually felt like, What's Blazing did his thing and held his own yesterday. I saw you in the comments. He says AJ has Under Armour, Wilder has Everlast, which is a boxing brand. So yeah, I mean, but when you look at the two,
that's what I'm saying.
Under Armour is a whole different, you know what I mean? That goes beyond just boxing. Do y'all agree?
Is it Everlast money? It's not a money.
No, I'm not saying it's not money, but when you're looking at Under Armour, that brand goes beyond just boxing. Everlast is just boxing. When you talk about
that's true.
Gloves, the hand wrap shits, the tape, whatever. That's just boxing related. Whereas you can look like Tank Davis, he's sponsored by Under Armour. You got Joshua Under Armour. So that's anything. Like, so I mean, at the end of the day, I just feel like Under Armour is a bigger.
I got a question. Is it anybody on here that like AJ? Am I the only person that like AJ and Wilder, or is everybody on here like tribal gang members that has to choose sides? Why can't you like both fighters? Like,
why you always you keep talking about like, man, niggas gotta stop with this gang shit, and now you want to turn it into
the gang shit.
You just try to make it now about the gang shit. We just talking about the. We focus on.
Yo, shout out to AJ. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to the UK, man. Shout out to the UK.
So when the fight happens, man, is it gonna be on the zone or is it gonna be on?
It's gonna be on pay-per-view. It's a business. They want to make much money as they can. They can't make as much money on the zone. You gotta realize the zone. I'm hoping they reach their highest level. But when you go to the bar, you can't even order the fight unless they got a smart TV. So they gonna have to work on that. I talked about that the other day. They gonna have to work on the zone for businesses, because remember, a pay-per-view for a business is based on how many subscribers. So if you at Hooters somewhere or Buffalo Wild Wings and you ordering a pay-per-view, it's gonna be damn near thousands of dollars, because they basing it on how much money you're gonna make for hosting the event and charging people. It's not $80 or $100. So the zone is going to have to increase their appeal and get inside of businesses. Because imagine you having a big ass fight like that and just having it on the zone. It really doesn't make sense. And also too, they got to increase their server network. It's a lot that goes on to it too. It's not as easy as it appears. But I'm rooting for the zone. I'm rooting for everybody. I wish everybody reached their highest level of success, my friend.
So if you had the choice though, would you rather see it on the zone?
I would rather see it on the zone, but you got to realize it's a business, Black. Why would they have it on the zone and they can make way more money on pay-per-view? It doesn't make business sense. It is a business, but as a fan, of course, damn right, I don't want to pay no motherfucking $80 to watch it. But if it is on pay-per-view, I'm gonna go over my boxing homie that be ordering the fights, pitching a couple dollars.
Man, why don't you just buy it yourself, bro?
Huh?
You have supporting ass nigga, bro.
Nah, that's not half supporting. I'm supporting.
You I'm gonna go over there like look at like you gonna pay your pay-per-views and host the shit at your house. Nigga. Like pay the whole shit.
Though. You be supporting, you be doing PBC shit. It be walking front on the card. I'm like, damn, this nigga pay $80. Fuck that.
I already added him, Red. I added him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Hamed, what's up, bro?
Man, 92. What's happening? Is Ramadan still going on? Stormy B, man, what's good? When is Ramadan over? That's got to be challenging, boy. Damn. Shout out to all the Muslims in the Ramadan.
It lasts for like a couple months or something like that.
I think it's maybe, because I remember maybe, I don't think it's a couple months. It's maybe a month, because in his cancer for Portland Trailblazers is going through Ramadan right now, and he playing against the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. So that's
Speaking of that, man, not to get off topic, we gonna stay on this boxing shit. They already started the NBA draft, because I know you been following that, Jaleel.
Pelicans got that shit, man. We gotta do a whole new live on that shit.
Well, maybe you go live on it, and then we'll see. I'll listen to you.
The Pelicans, dog. The Pelicans. First of all, the Knicks. Everybody thought the Knicks was gonna get that shit. The fucking Pelicans got the #1 pick, right? And then we already know Anthony Davis is trying to be traded. I don't know if y'all remember a few years ago when the NBA had bought. Remember when Chris Paul was with New Orleans and they had that shit with the Clippers? He was supposed to go to the Lakers. Long story short, they sold the team, and then as soon as they sold the team to the Saints owner, they magically got the #1 pick back in 2012, and they drafted Anthony Davis. So I don't know what's going on with that shit, though. Yeah, I think Ja Morant is the best one in the draft, but we'll see.
I sent the link out to him. Hopefully he got it. You said you sent it to Red?
Yeah.
Who was it to?
Yeah, I sent it to his email.
We sent it to somebody who come and help you, Jaleel.
I don't need no help.
Nah, Rasclot. I'll tell you right now, Rasclot is not gonna. He's not gonna help him.
Look, I don't even want to damage y'all.
I don't want to catch the nigga off guard, man. I'm trying to get this nigga some.
If I bring out my real heat on you, I don't want to fuck up your debating confidence. So I just,
man.
I don't know if your heat is double talking. I'm not sure that's gonna do a whole lot.
I don't want to damage you. This is sparring, man. I don't want to damage y'all, man.
Are we gonna see this heat before the AJ Wilder fight, or
Let's see, man. I'll bring it out for y'all. It depends.
We gotta wait for greatness. You see what I'm saying? Niggas tired of waiting for that. Angel says Under Armour revenue increase US $5.2 billion. Everlasting.
His sponsorship deal.
Hold on, Megan, stop double talking. Let me read Angel comment. And Under Armour revenue increased 5.2 billion in 2018. Everlast revenue last reported 39 million. Wow. Yeah,
that's great.
Like I said, it's not even close.
Rasclot, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Regular? What's up, UGC?
What's up, man? Welcome to the channel, man? Bro.
You live in the States?
Hey. Yeah. I live in the Bay Area.
Oh, shout out to the Bay, man.
Shout out to Cali, man. I'm from LA, bro. Shout out to you.
Shout out to the Bay, man.
I'm in the Bay Area. Hey, real quick, let me say something about what Jaleel was talking about with what's his name? Dave Chappelle. You can't compare that, because the reason why he turned it down is because of his morals, his standards on being a man. He didn't want to do no feminine type stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boxing is boxing. You trying to fight somebody to be the best. Ain't no way I'm gonna turn it down $100 million. The $100 million, I don't care.
It's all about money. Okay, it's all about money to you. I see why you would say that.
No, listen.
Shout out to the Bay Area, man.
Listen, Jaleel. His last fight against the lineal champions was only about $4 million. So you mean to tell me it's not about money? It's listen, $100 million compared to $4 million. Let's do the math.
Shout out to the Bay. Listen, but that's what we trying to say. That's what's get reported. Michael Coppinger already explained that what they get reported is not the end all be all how much they make. It is back the money. That's just the way it works. We don't know. I don't have any sources. So,
hey, but $4 million is a long way from 100.
But that's over multiple fights, though. We talking about.
So let's just say the back end money is.
Hold on. And also, too, his star power is rising and rising. It's like a stock that's going up. It's going up. It's going on. It's not stuck. It's like Tyson Fury's stock is stuck. His stock was going up. He signed with Bob Arum on that duck shit. He fighting a nigga that I never heard of, Schwartz, in Vegas, and his fighting style is they more selling his personality. And Tyson Fury is an amazing fighter. I fucks with Tyson Fury, but his stock is not increasing. So Wilder's stock is going up and up and up on YouTube. Niggas is
his stock went up. His stock went up off of a draw.
His stock is going up, yeah, just like his stock can go up off of the loss.
Let me see.
How much stock is Brazil gonna get him?
Because you lose, your stock is done. Come
on.
No,
I'm not saying you're saying it's going up. If anything, it went neutral. But I mean, let Rascalk, because Rascalk is on your side, bro. So go ahead, Rascalk. Go ahead and make your point, fam.
Go ahead.
Nah, Rascalk. Shout out to Rascalk, man.
I didn't know if you wanted to make another point to add to that, because
Oh no, I was just saying, this is prize fighting, and I can't name one boxer fighting right now that's gonna turn down $100 million. Can y'all?
Shit, nigga, no.
Nah, I can't think of none. And
his name is Deontay Wilder. That's it.
and then you're also talking about the Undisputed. He was so chasing, that
legacy and the bag. God damn.
It's all there, and he's still talking that. Oh, not even for 50-50. But I'm gonna go ahead and fight Brazil for. I'm telling you, the high end. I see him making $8 million. If I'm being a fangirl, then I'm gonna say 10.
Regular, can I say one thing real quick?
What was that?
Can I say one thing real quick? Regular, can I say one thing real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
That dude BFTV had the greatest excuse for Wilder of all time. He told him he turned down the money because he was a boss.
He was a what?
Now, I don't know. That's
a boss.
This is what I'm talking about how fans are. $100 million. He said, "Oh, he turned it down because he's a boss. I'm gonna tell you what I'm worth." So then, how come he didn't say what he was worth when he fought Fury, when he fought Ortiz, when he fought Spilka? He turning down money because he's a boss. Just like if he would have accepted that $100 million, they would have said he took that money because he's a boss. Like, you can't. These dudes, I'm telling you, they come up with every single excuse when the reality is this dude is really ducking Anthony Joshua, no matter how we put it. And it's a good fight, dude. It's probably a 75-25 fight. Wilder, Anthony Joshua's style is literally tailor-made for Wilder, and he still don't want to fight.
Wow.
Ross Clark, who your top 5 pound for pound? You got who your top 5 pound for pound?
Right now, my top 5 for 5, I got number 1 is Usyk, simply because he fought all the top guys in the cruiserweight division, and he beat everybody. I got to put him in number 1. He's undisputed. Number 2 would definitely got to be Lomachenko, just because he's fighting everybody, and he's fighting everybody that he can. That's guys that's in the top 10. Not only that, he made one of the most popular guys there leave a whole division, I mean, Mikey Garcia will fight Anthony Joshua before he fight Lomachenko. Number 3, I gotta put Terrence Crawford. I'm putting Terrence Crawford in there just because I'm a fanboy. And then number 4, shit, Jesus. Number 4, maybe that little dude that I just started getting into. I think his name is Inu.
Yeah, you fight this weekend.
Yeah. I saw that. Number 5, it ain't Earl Spence, it ain't Sean Porter, it ain't Keith Thurman. Number 5, I'm still gonna put the OG Manny Pacquiao in there. Period.
Wow.
I got to.
How long you been watching
Manny Pacquiao?
Do you go to the fights or you just watch highlights off of YouTube?
Nah. Red Glove, he must don't know me.
I'm fucking with you, man.
Nah, Jalik don't know.
I respect.
He don't know. Man, I watch all that shit. I watch boxing. Hey, I'm a fanboy of boxing. I ain't gonna lie. I don't.
You breaking up, Rascal. You must be in a rough area, bro. You kind of breaking up.
Hold on.
Let me say something real quick.
This thing said Manny Pacquiao.
let me say something real quick while he's getting in a better area. Jalik,
yeah.
You don't know about Rasclot. Rasclot is the only person I know of that has his own boxing community. He don't rep LDBC, he don't rep YTBC, he reps his own boxing community.
You put boxing content now, Rasclot?
Oh, I've been putting out boxing content, man. Actually, since the beginning. I used to be on the phone, me and Blood Boxing talk on the phone.
Okay, I'm gonna go to you. I'm gonna subscribe to you right now, man. I fuck with you, even though your top 5 is weird and shit.
Damn, man. So you cool with blood, but damn, like you got niggas emotional about you saying something about BFTB. So that's an LDBC guy, man. So you know.
Let me tell you something. Blood knows. Blood got so much respect for me. He had to give me a wrench because I was getting timed out all the time, and he was like, "Nah, y'all dudes can't be putting a Rasclot on no timeout. I got to give him a wrench."
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, I've been around for a while. I started YouTube making workout videos, and then I started making boxing videos. Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck with you, man. I'm gonna fuck with you.
Jalik, see, when you body Jalik in the debate, he just go and sub to you.
Nah, I don't need nobody to agree with me. Rascal can't fuck with me on this debate thing, man. I had that nigga moving to Canada. He in Northern California, shit.
Oh man,
I got you.
Yeah, shout out to him. They saying he legit in the chat. Shout out to you, Rasclot. Yeah, man.
Right on. Tell Hamed92 stop sending out all them links.
Yes, Rasclot. How's it going, my brother?
Man. What's up, man? You breaking
man?
Nigga breaking Lent and whatever. Hey, man, to jump on live. What's up with you?
What was this? What were you saying? I didn't catch that.
What do you call the thing that you're doing right now?
Ramadan.
Yeah, man, you breaking Ramadan to jump on live or something?
No. It's only about, what is it, 2:45? It's still about 5-6 hours left. Oh, you was asking how many days there. It's not months. It's only 1 month. It's about 30 days.
How many days we gotta wait for this Wilder Joshua fight, man, to crack off, man?
I don't think it's ever happening, man.
Jalik said
I'm looking for Brazil, man. I want one of them to catch an L. So.
Oh, Brazil.
I'm rooting for Brazil, bro. I gotta root for Brazil. I've kind of lost. I've kind of got tired of it. It hasn't helped. All those YouTube channels they've kind of turned me off the whole thing, and Wilder as well. I don't think Wilder's helped. Don't get me wrong. If Wilder wins, the fight will probably be bigger, but I just don't think it'll happen until someone got background. I don't think it'll happen until 2020, man. So maybe not even later than that. Like I heard they want to fight Ortiz and then Konaki. So
yeah, why else Ortiz fucking turn that money down, bro?
Yeah,
like,
I was listening.
That right there in itself was just like, wow, like I couldn't.
Yeah, that was a bad move from his team. I was listening to you guys debating yesterday. That was quite late, and I couldn't jump on. I think I jumped on to listen to a bit, but yeah, it was a good debate you guys were talking about. I think was it the Wilder, the whole 100 million. I can't remember the guy that jumped on. What was his name?
What's blazing in sports?
Yeah, that's the yeah. Him and Unbiased went back and forth. I caught a bit of it, but I don't know. I don't think anyone could defend Wilder now. If you're really objective and logical, because he's not going to be making as much money as they were offering him. But I don't know if he wants to do what he wants to do on Showtime. He could do that, but I'm not really interested in seeing Joshua Wilder Fury fight other guys, and it looks like to me with Wilder and Joshua, Wilder is the one to blame. I know Fury backed out the rematch, but I don't think anyone really wanted him after just those two layups to really even fight Wilder. I think him taking the Wilder fight for me was a credit to him. So I don't really give him too much stick for the rematch. But I don't want to see Wilder and Ortiz and Wilder fight Konaki. These guys, I just want to see Wilder and Joshua fight, but I don't think it's happening till about at least one more year, maybe longer.
Earlier in the chat, Trav says, "Yo, so the Boxing Voice is live, and Waters telling Klitschko to build himself back up. Says now he's ducking old retired fighters' excuses."
Klitschko retired, man. Nobody want to see that fight no more.
I
Man.
mean, he's part of the Wilder sweepstakes. I think, man. I think that he's on the list.
Wilder had a
Even
chance.
at this point, Vlad, I think, is more built up than Wilder. So I don't know what Wilder's talking about. He need to build himself up.
That's
Like
ego, man. That's
he
ego.
put in work for over a decade.
He
And
does.
yeah, he
Nobody don't want to see Klitschko fight no more.
Matter of fact, how long was Klitschko a champ, bro? How long was he defending champion?
a decade.
11, 10 years, 10 or 11 years. Was
Was
it
that
2005 to
was that
12?
longer than that was long? And he had what three straps at the time, right? He had the
Three.
3. And the
three.
IBO as well.
And he fought every mandatory.
I agree.
He fought everybody that he could in that time.
He retired now, though. He ain't fought in 2.5 years. He's done. It's done, man.
Yeah,
All right,
no,
but Wilder's been fighting for 10 years, and he just now had his first pay-per-view, and he's turning down 50-50 with the biggest name in heavyweight boxing. So come on now, Jaleel, you got to keep the same energy.
Who says he turned down 50-50? Like, that's...
All right,
no,
my
he
bad. I
just
misspoke. He
No,
is
he did
saying
say.
that he don't know
He
that
don't
he could
know.
take the 50-50.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm talking about. That's
what he
possible.
said.
He know damn well in his mind 50-50 because you got to remember, first it was 60-40, and it's amazing that they negotiating through the media, and it's amazing that Eddie Hearn is talking 50-50 now. So his posturing is actually working, right?
You don't deserve 50-50.
When you're saying that you don't know if you're gonna take 50-50, now what like
That's posturing though.
no nigga, I
Some
don't know
niggas
what
is
you're talking
man.
about. Posturing, nigga.
Hey,
What?
Black, you gotta get that anklet, man. Once that fight get made, you gotta get that UGC anklet, man.
Nigga, you gonna get that ball face. Okay? That's what we know you gonna get.
I don't think Black is nervous about that at all. I mean, when you got his team and himself saying, "Oh, I don't know if I could take the 50-50," I don't think Black has to worry about no anklet. But you might be crying over them dreads, though.
Yeah, man.
Yo, man, how you got the fight? How you got the Baranchyk Taylor fight, huh, man?
Yeah, I think that's a 50-50 fight, man. I don't think Taylor is as a clear favorite, in my opinion, as other people, because I know Postal is a good fighter, but Taylor at times did struggle. So I think if Baranchyk could implement his game plan, I think he got a chance because that guy he's like a tank. But Taylor is, I think, I would say he is the slight favorite because he's in the UK, and I think Taylor might have beaten the slightly more better fighters, the competition. I think Postal, even though it's a close fight, I think that's a better win than anyone I think Baranchyk has beaten. But it's a good fight. They're both unbeaten, I think, as well. So I don't know. I think the other fight, Inouye, I think, is a clear favorite. I do still think Rodriguez could be his toughest fight, but I think this is more of an even fight, in my opinion.
So, if Baranchyk wins, would you consider that you don't consider that an upset?
Oh, in the grand scheme, yeah, it's upset because in the UK, and I don't think many people have given Baranchyk a chance because they already talk about Prograis and what's it called, Taylor. So yeah, in a overall bigger picture, yeah, you could call it a slight upset, but I wouldn't call it upset. Baranchyk is the champion, and I think at this moment in time is more of an even fight. If Taylor wins it and then he's in the final, like then I don't know. Then a lot more people will probably say the final is an even fight, but I don't know. At the moment, I just see that I think the competition wise is not much you could split. I mean, the only thing is he's fought Postol. That's the slight difference, but that was a close fight as well.
Mm-hmm. You didn't jump on the platform yesterday, man. What's your thoughts too? We hearing possibly that Danny and Mikey Garcia are going to be fighting each other, man. Like, what's your thoughts on that, man? Do you think Mikey is making a smart decision, staying at 147, and then choosing Danny Garcia coming off a explosive knockout victory over Adrian Granados, man? What's your thoughts on that, man? How you see that fight going?
Oh, I posted in a couple of Facebook groups. I don't think it's a good fight, man. I think I think it could be a mismatch, but I could see it two ways. I do think Mikey, style-wise, might have a chance. I just don't think he's big enough. He's too small, and I think Danny will most probably knock him out. Danny will sit on his shots. Spence was trying to box, and he was trying to show his boxing skills, and
Yeah.
I thought that could have been stopped in the what was the 9th or 10th round. I think Danny's gonna sit on his shots, and if he gets hit by the shots he was getting hit by Spence with Danny, I think Danny will knock him out because Danny could actually he could knock people out with one shot with his left hook. I know Spence is a big puncher as well, but Danny actually he's the type of guy that will sit and put his full leverage on his shot. So I don't think it's a good fight. I don't think it's a smart fight as well. Danny don't have a belt, so I don't see the motive.
Can I rebuttal to Hamed was saying?
Yeah, go.
Earl Spence Jr. is a harder body puncher than Danny Garcia, but not the hook.
Yeah.
Danny Garcia punches harder than Spence. Believe it or
Nah,
not.
I wouldn't say that.
I think Danny does.
Man.
I think Danny does.
Listen, when it comes to throwing hooks, it's just like Jacobs and Canelo. Jacobs hits harder than Canelo, but not from the body shot. Like Cesar Chavez Sr. Some fighters' body shots are where their power comes from.
He's right.
Danny Garcia is going to beat Mikey Garcia's ass worse than Spence.
I
agree.
I don't see Mikey going the distance with Danny, man. I don't see it.
I bet on that.
Nigga, stop.
Danny ain't go the distance. The only thing
styles make fights.
The only thing I recommend for Mikey was for him to take some tune-ups. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, listen.
He coming off his first loss, bro.
Danny power ain't what y'all think it is.
What?
Nah, Danny knocks him.
Who he knock out, Black?
Who did he just knocked out Granados, right?
He just knocked out Khan, and Khan got a weak chin. And
Rios, Dr. Rios, he's knocked out a lot of guys.
Yeah, he knocked out Rios, he knocked out Khan, he knocked out
Rolly Malignaggi. His power decent, but it ain't like how it is. Like
he dropped Matisse. He dropped
Matisse in the past.
That was at
140. We're talking about 147.
Yeah, but Mikey is not even a 147. He's not even a 140.
Yeah, but he took Earl punches. Danny don't hit harder than Earl, and then Danny don't.
You think he gonna struggle to knock out a 135 pounder, bro?
Yeah. Mikey got popped too, though. Mikey got popped too.
Nah,
got a little pop. Mikey got some pop, though. His arms was too short.
When you watch the Spence fight, did Spence look like he wanted to kill Mikey in there?
See what?
When you had watched the Spence fight, did Spence look like he wanted to be a killer in that fight? Like, did he look like, I want to take Mikey out to make an example? Did he do any of that?
No, he didn't. But yeah, that's a good point. In the first 8 or 7 rounds.
Blinked 3 times in a row. Shit. Go ahead.
Yo, but you know another thing, Mikey got busted up by Liponets, man, and I think there's a big gulf in class.
I'm not saying Mikey gonna win, but I think he'll go the distance though. Danny power ain't like Danny don't got like water power, no shit.
You also missing out. You're missing out.
Mikey do got a good chin. I agree to that. Mikey got a good chin.
You guys are missing out. How do we know Mikey's the same before that fight? After that fight, that was a beating he took in the 9th.
He did. I think she took
He's coming off a loss. Danny's coming off a spectacular knockout victory, man. Mikey going to sleep.
That's what I'm saying. So we don't know. This guy could be damaged goods.
He's supposed to be.
You ordering that shit, Black?
Am I ordering that shit?
Yeah, I can see you ordering that shit too. I ain't ordering it.
Man, you don't order a motherfucking thing. You just barely ordered the zone shit. Stop subscription. and they penalized your black ass for that shit, bro. You gonna wait last minute to the Canelo Danny Jacobs shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely not a pay-per-view fight. Mikey name is, I mean, I see what they
Hey, what you mean? That's how PBC do, man. It's about the names. It ain't about, you know what I'm saying, what you accomplished and all. It's about it's Puerto Rico versus Mexico. So I mean, it's a lot of people.
Hope it does more than that because Mikey name. See, they got to build Mikey name back up. People like, yo, he didn't look good in his last fight, and then you gonna turn around and put it on pay-per-view. Nah, you gotta let Mikey get a spectacular knockout. So now his people's confidence is down on Mikey. So people like, man,
Yeah, but
he too small. I ain't wearing that.
But you gotta remember, these are two very tribalistic fan bases that we're dealing with, and they're not thinking about all that. Like I said, I got both in me, and I could tell you from my own personal experience, them people are gonna buy that pay-per-view just because they're like, oh, you know, you're gonna have the Mexicans, orale, Mikey Garcia, and you're gonna have the Puerto Ricans, you know, wepa, you know, they're gonna have parties over this shit. And there's gonna be it's about bragging rights for them people.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll give you my answer now. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it.
How many pay-per-views is gonna do?
It gotta be a title fight, possibly for me.
And if they had a bomb ass undercard, I would be like, yo, that'd be nice.
Just get a bunch of Mexico versus Puerto Rico.
They gotta do what got ranked on. Put like who they gotta put Barrios on. They need to put Barrios on there and Virgil Ortiz so that way.
What is Barrios? Is he welterweight?
Nah, they 140. They both at 140, but
Barrios looks like Benavides Jr., man. I got mixed up with those two, like when they were both prospects.
Yeah, he looked good, but need to build up a future fight and get people talking. You put Ortiz in. Oh no, I forgot Ortiz is with Goda, boy. My fault. Yeah, but put Barrios on there and put somebody else on there. You know what I mean? We'll see how that shit goes. They better put a bomb ass card, but that's a people won't even. I don't know, man. We'll see. Should be a good fight.
Yeah. So you know we got to see what happens with that shit, man. And then like I said, this you know hearing about like and then how y'all feel about too, like man, Mikey coming off a loss to Errol, and then he going from pay-per-view to pay-per-view. Errol comes off a victory, he go from pay-per-view to free TV.
It shouldn't be pay-per-view. I think Porter Spence is a better fight, but Red made a good point.
About name, it's business.
It's about the demographic, about Mikey.
Demographic.
Y'all think Errol salty though off that shit? A lot of people said yesterday that's why the date is, you know, he's not gonna fight in August because of possibly because of the Danny and Mikey shit. And he feeling some type of way or some shit.
I think it's just PBC telling him because I'm sure he would want to fight as early as possible. So he said he wanted to fight 3 times this year. Plus, he had to carry it on his weight.
Raz Clyde.
Yo.
What do you think? What's your perspective on why do you think that the fight wouldn't happen in August? So they was all promoting it. We was seeing flyers and shit flying around social media that the fight was gonna be in August between Sean Porter and Errol. And now Errol, he make a post on his Instagram story saying that he's not fighting in August. Why do you think that the fight?
I saw that. You know, honestly, I have no idea when it comes to PBC. Maybe Al Heyman is. Who knows? I don't know. I saw the post on Instagram, but I didn't know what the reason was. So I can't even answer.
Do you think that the fight is in jeopardy of happening? Like, you think it's a possibility that Errol might just fuck around and take another little tune-up ass type fight? Come on, man. 3 fights in a row has been pretty much tune-ups, man. Lamont, Ocampo, and now Mikey.
Yeah, that's true. It also could be Porter when he saw that contract. It's like, wait a minute. I got to fight Vince. It could be Porter, too. We don't know. That's the thing about boxing. A lot of us talk about the business of it. When it comes to PBC, I really don't know what goes on over there.
Yeah. Them niggas so goddamn mysterious, man. With this backhand money shit, these weird fights can't get made. Yeah. Okay.
But luckily we got Jalik, the inside scoop.
Yeah,
so you tell us, Jalik.
Huh? The inside scoop on what? PBC?
The most uninformed ass nigga.
According to my sources, according to my unnamed sources, Al Heyman is putting together a tour site now. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you're the most informed, uninformed nigga. Yeah.
Now, did he tell you that at the last family reunion, Jalik?
He told me at the J-Rock fight when I was behind the scenes on that shit.
Yeah, man. I try to flame that shit, man. Like, I didn't like the fact that you talking about dudes can't sell out a family dinner. You need that strap though. So let's just get that fight done. Nobody want to see another tune up. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
when the real quick, when the other day when you guys was talking about Hurd, I was in the chat. Y'all, no, I don't think anyone mentioned the real reason why Hurd lost that fight.
We didn't? Okay, let's hear it,
Well,
bro.
What was the reason?
if you look at Hurd's resume and his style, he's never been in there taking shots after shots against somebody that can crack.
Mm. You know what,
And
man? I never considered J Rock like a legitimate puncher.
but
Yeah,
no,
he
no,
could punch. He could punch.
he
He
could
he
crack.
he wobbled Chalo in the first round, didn't he?
Yeah, he could crack. He not a one punch knockout person, but he could crack. He's a heavy puncher.
Mm.
And if you look at Hurd's resume, he never been in there with nobody that could consistently punch hard. J Rock could consistently punch hard. J Rock punches harder than Lubin.
Yeah. What about? Whoa, I don't know. What about Laura though? Laura can crack.
Laura's all right, man. Laura,
He kind of
Laura's
just pot, pot
Laura's
shots.
46 though, man.
46. Yeah,
You know
niggas
these
Nah,
like
yo,
Cubans
Lu,
is like
I
6 years
senior
old.
citizen power.
I don't think
Yeah,
Lubin hits are hard.
Hurd never been in there with no puncher, and Hurd ain't never been in there with nobody that with footwork like that.
Yeah. That was.
Williams was so on point in that fight. Like I'm ready to make a highlight reel of his footwork.
Mm,
That's how good it was.
yeah,
And the inside game, man. He's never really fought someone who could
Yeah,
sit on his
yeah.
chest. Because
yep,
Hood got some big arms, but he does like the thing I was seeing on Twitter was Hood got no defense, man. The guy, I seen it against Trout and I seen it against Lara, but those guys are not big punches. I thought if you fight someone who could actually
yep,
punch and box and make him work for 12 minutes, 12 rounds. I mean, like J Rock did. I thought he would lose like down the line. I didn't think that J Rock could do it for 12. I did give him a chance, but I did think he was an underdog in there. I was quite surprised how easy he made it, though. I didn't think that was close. Like, I gave Heard, I think, 1 or 2 rounds in that fight.
Mm. Let me see what they talking about real quick. Trav says Spence don't want to fight in August because he wants more time to juice, cycle off, and delay enrolling in the clean boxing program. Boxing Monster says, why did Errol Spence Barber was shirtless on that IG video? I don't know. I ain't been watching that nigga shit like that lately. Jilly, you over there. Red Glove says, Charles D, if you're here, I think J Rock owes you some money for giving him the winning game plan. Yeah, Charles D did say that shit. Stay in the chest. I was impressed with J Rock, man. I was very impressed with J Rock. And I think Jared Hurd, he trashed fighting on the like. I think he's used to coming forward. I don't think he thought that J Rock was gonna be in his chest like that, man. And his inside game was just that shit was official, bro. That shit was official. And
yeah. It was on point.
the ref was letting them niggas go at it. The ref was letting them niggas have it, on the inside. He wasn't trying to break them niggas and none of that. He was just letting them niggas work. And I don't know. I think Jared Hurd kind of got caught up in the just the moment of, he headlining, it's kind of close to his hometown, fucking Washington Redskins and shit and all that extra stuff, man. Like I heard somebody says, I think is that true that he got his hair cut before the fight, like right in the dressing room or something like that?
I seen that. Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it?
Like he was just real, like just like acting like wasn't even know he about to be in a fight. Like nigga, go ahead and fade me up, nigga, real quick. You know what I'm saying? Edge me. You know what I mean? Like nigga, you better go ahead and dye my shit. You know my shit need to be dyed again at the top. Like nigga, you about to fight, bro? Fuck you doing? So I think J Rock, man, just and that's why I'm looking at this Wilder Brazil fight, because I'm just saying, man, niggas. I just seen two niggas that had their second opportunity at a title, and they came out on top. It's Brazil's second shot, bro. He dealing with a lot of adversity. Wilder's he Hollywood Wilder now. He over here on some, on some he focused on Creed 3, putting out this merch and being real diva-ish. So and trying to put threats in this nigga, like, So I don't know, man. And Brazil look confident. I mean, he looked like he in shape. And Hollywood Wilder might go to sleep, man.
UGC.
Yeah.
You know Virgil Hunter is in his corner, right? Brazil's
Yeah.
corner. I spoke to Hamed about this because I'm in the Bay Area, and one of my friends that used to go to the boxing gym that I boxed at a long time ago, he was in the camp, like around the gym area where Amir Khan was training. And he said that Virgil Hunter was specifically training Amir Khan to go the distance, to not even win. He just needed him to go the distance.
With who?
Canelo?
Amir Khan. Virgil Hunter was training Khan and constantly telling him in the gym, I need you to go the distance. I don't care about you winning. I just need you to go the distance. Now, is that the type of trainer Brazil needs? Is that the type of trainer Brazil needs to win, to be Wilder?
No.
Nah, he's not a good trainer.
You know what, man? I was looking at it the other day.
I don't know about that.
The other day when I think it was Barrios that won, I was looking at this nigga don't even hardly blink. I'm like, this nigga's a weirdo, bro. That's a weird nigga. You just have that. I don't know if you do drugs. I don't know. But hey, real quick, Rap, I got a question, bro. You ever linked up with Troy King out there?
Nah, you know what? I seen Troy King 2 years ago at this festival in Oakland. I've seen him, but I don't really interact with like too many people on there. I've been to one of the gyms that he trained at though. I've been inside, but I never seen Troy King in there.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
I've never seen him. And Ego. I think Ego was from out here too.
Yeah. Well, Troy not from there, but Troy he stay out there now though. So yeah, I mean, he used to come on my channel a lot.
I think he live in Oakland.
Yeah. So when you say you're in the Bay Area, I'm like, damn, I want to.
I used to live in Oakland.
Yeah, man. So, but yeah, man, I'm glad you said that, man. Like, that ain't no good ass trainer to have. Like, I don't understand who will fucking do. Like, I just need you to go the distance.
That don't sound right. Yeah. Like, that don't sound right. That's I can see
that nigga weird.
Go to distance and not knock him out because he got a weak chin, but not giving a game plan to win. That doesn't.
I don't like the way that nigga talk, the way he look. I mean, after
I like Hunter, man.
3 years ago, he was just breaking news. I'm Keisha Cole's daddy. Okay.
Hunter's a good motivator.
Huh?
Yeah.
What'd you say, Rascott?
He is a good motivator.
I said Virgil Hunter's a good motivator.
Does motivating win fights though? Like,
but I don't think he's a great trainer. I think he got lucky with Andre Ward.
He got lucky?
He just had a good
I think
fighter.
He got lucky.
I mean, Andre Ward was what, undefeated?
You believe in luck, my nigga? You still believe in luck?
No, Jaleel, what he's saying. No, what he's saying is that what he's saying is, you know how IOTBA says that that Derek James isn't a good trainer, that that Errol Spence has just always been special. I think that's what Rasclot is getting at. He's lucky that he was able to get Andre Ward under his stable because Andre Ward's gonna do what he does.
Yeah, I mean, Virgil Hunter is good at massaging niggas' head and kissing their forehead after they get stretched.
The only way you could judge a great trainer is someone like look at John David Jackson when he took over with Algeria against Khan, and look what he did the job with Algeria.
Nice, Robert Garcia, nice. There's a lot of great champions.
No.
Was he training in Algeria when he fought Spence?
I think so.
I can't remember, but I was
that was the end of that. That was the end of that.
No. I'm trying to compare that to Virgil Hunter. Compare Virgil Hunter to John David Jackson. When Virgil Hunter has taken fighters, they've actually gone worse.
John David Jackson trains Carissa, right?
Yeah, John David Jackson, nice. He used to do Bernard Hopkins too. And Shane Mosley. He nice, yo. He underrated.
He was Kovale's been trainer for a while as well.
Yeah, he nice, yo.
Yeah, that was a controversial thing when the rematch or some shit. And they were saying there was some racial stuff going on, but he still trained them. I was like, wow.
I think Ward was someone on this team was trying to get him, or I think the rumor was he tried jumping ship. I think.
Yeah.
He left after, but the point was like Vigilant. Look at the guys he's taken: Berto, Khan, Mares, all these guys. Angulo. They've actually gone. They've got worse with him. So I heard that Barrios actually has been with him his whole career. So that's why And Barrios, I think, is probably a promising prospect. But like I know what Rascal was saying with Ward. Ward grew up with the guy, but Vigilant is a guy who's never boxed. I heard he was the way he got into boxing was as a probation officer. So, like, I don't
think you have to box to be a great trainer.
no. It does help. It does help, I think. But he's not a guy that he's a kind of guy that learned on the job. If you get what I'm saying, and I don't think he's as good as some people think. He's more of a psychologist. You see, like he's a good motivator.
I mean, it's a mental game. You gotta give him some credit, huh, man? I mean, did you see the fight with Angulo versus Lara? He had before Lara was dominating everybody. He had Angulo in that fight. He had a perfect game plan. Angulo almost knocked him out, hit him with 2 left hooks, dropped him, but he got cut. Or you know, what I'm saying, and Laura, shout out to Laura for
Did
showing.
you see the fight with Canelo and Angulo? How bad he was with Angulo?
Exactly, but like I say, every trainer gonna have some losses. You think
No,
Freddie?
it wasn't even just the losses.
You think Freddie Roach is great?
No,
Freddie
I'm
Roach.
not even talking about just the losses. The game.
I'm not never letting no nigga Harlem Shake train me, dog. Fuck that.
I feel you though.
Serious, bro. Hey, look, hey, be honest with you. I mean, it's just amazing too. Like Errol Spence getting trained. Like if you look at Derrick James' record, like that nigga was stretched like what 4 times or some shit.
Who?
Like Derrick James
As a fighter?
Yeah, I seen some footage of him. I'm like, oh no, like so. But hey, man, some of these niggas, man, they be having a lot of losses in their career, but they end up turning out being, I guess, decent trainers or whatnot.
It's about the chemistry, because if you look at Angel Garcia and Danny Garcia, like they've known, obviously that's father and son, but he's not like he's brought him up as his father as well, and he's been with him his whole corner, same as Enzo Calzaghe, like with Joe Calzaghe. Like I think it's about chemistry with the teamwork. Like if they bond well, if the trainer knows what's good for the fighter, then normally it'll work out. Like I think it's the same as Ruben Guerrero as well. It depends on the corner, but like I don't think it's good when someone like who's just trying to get like a Vigilant. At one time, he didn't really have many fighters. He only had Ward, and I think it was Kareem Mayfield, and I think that was about it. And then he started getting a lot of other fighters, but he's not the type of guy I think that transcends or could change fighters. Like I think Freddie Roach and a couple of others are good at doing that.
Oh, you believe Freddie Roach is good at that? Wow, okay. See, a lot of people don't want to agree with you on that, huh, man? Not over
Did you
here.
see what he did with Khan? I thought Khan was probably most impressive under Freddie Roach. A lot more impressive with Roach than with Hunter.
Did he get knocked out by Danny Garcia or?
You can't blame that, man. Everyone gets knocked out. Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez. The point is, with Roach, Khan beat guys that, right now, if you look at it, you'd probably laugh. Like Maidana, these were good fighters. And he managed to unify the division as well. Zab Judah, Maidana.
Louis Collazo.
That was with Vigilante. Kotelnik, that was a good win. Barrera. With Danny, that was his fault. Like, he stayed in the pocket for too long.
When is it the trainer's fault, Hamed? When is it the trainer's fault? And when is it the fighter's fault?
Trainer normally is about your style. Look at the way he can when he went to Vigilante, style, the way he's been fighting, the way he's I don't know, maybe he's punch drunk as well, but like what Rascal said, man. The guy was saying
defense though. He didn't really have Amir Khan's
defense.
I like Freddie Roach, you know what I'm saying? I think he's a good trainer, but
his defense was his offense. With same as Pacquiao, you don't have
to help him with his defense. You know what I mean? He do the same.
But his defense was get inside, lay your shots off, and get out the pocket. And keep your hands up.
Let me ask y'all this. How would Virgil Hunter would have been if he'd have got Manny Pacquiao? I think Manny Pacquiao would be eight division world champion.
We don't know, possibly.
Absolutely not.
Nah, man, no way, you know.
Absolutely not. He would have been stretched.
I mean, that's how you stretch. That's how you answer that one.
Yeah,
Vigilante is no Freddie Roach, man. There's no comparison.
Speaking of Freddie, though, Freddie is training Baranchyk.
Freddie be losing a lot. I don't even know.
It's not just about. It's about how you. How many
with Freddie Roach now? Because Freddie Roach is popular.
How many fighters has Vigilante actually made better? Like, has he done a good job with any fighters that have left?
Nice though, you know. And
None. He can make no fighter better.
he had Americano looking nice against Devin Alexander. He had him
That was one performance.
Against Collazo. He was undefeated at 147.
Not really, man. Did you see Khan against what was the guy's name? Who did he fight with? Vigilante that I didn't look at. I forgot the guy's name, but there's a couple of fights that Julio Diaz, that was the one. Did you see that fight?
I also respect when he allowed that nigga Khan to quit off a thigh shot, bro. I was like, man, come on.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
This pay-per-view, bro. That was it. That was the last draw.
Oh my god, that was bad. And it's Vigilante that made the call as well.
Yeah, that was it for me.
That
bro.
was Amir. Amir wanted a way out, man. You gotta protect your fighter. Protect your fighter at all costs, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know who Ali Bashir is, but I wish he was training.
Yeah.
Ali Bashir was the guy who he started training Usyk, and then Usyk went to his Ukrainian people and disowned them because I guess of some Russian type shit. But Ali Bashir, I wish he was training fighters right now. I don't know what he's doing right now, but I think he could transcend some fighters if y'all ever heard of him.
James Ali Bashir.
I don't know.
Because he made Usyk to what he is now. And these guys who took over. Was he
Usyk in the amateurs? That was
believe
Lomachenko dad.
No, not in the amateurs.
I can't made him, pro. Man. I don't know about that. I don't know.
Talk about when he first turned pro. Ali Bashir was training him.
But this dude was already nice, though. He was already nice. You know what I mean? They said Earl was nice before his trainer. I don't know about Ali Bashir like that. I heard about him, but I'm not sure if he's like transcending like you doing. You know what I mean? Which you train fighters?
I think he used to, but my point is a lot of fighters are going to popular trainers.
Yeah,
and there's a whole shitload of
fighters
out there.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I agree. I think a lot of these guys are doing it for like Fury went to Roach for that purpose.
Yeah, you know that's what I'm saying. You don't need
because he needed that extra, you know what I'm saying, that fan base, that attraction for that pay-per-view.
Yeah, you don't need that. His trainer was giving him some good advice. That young guy, I forgot his name.
Yeah, the young guy is pretty decent though.
Billy Joe now. Yeah,
I think he's decent, man. Like,
he's nice and calm. He give him instructions. I like him.
Yeah,
Ben Davidson. Yeah,
he's good.
Yeah, that's a sign of a good trainer. Someone who could, take over and actually do a good job. Like,
stay calm, and keep you calm and not let, and give you good instructions. Some people just say throw punches. But you go boom, 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 like Zab Judah dad. Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
Throw punches.
Hook shots. Like, nigga, this was a kickboxer.
A really good trainer, I think, is the guy that trains Joshua Robert McCracker. I think that guy's a really good trainer. He did a good job with Froch.
Froch too. Yeah. I like him. Mm-hmm.
He did a good job with the Olympians, the amateur Olympians with the team GB.
I like Froch a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, Froch was a guy who was like, he didn't have much, like, I wouldn't say naturally gifted. He wasn't the fastest guy, but
wasn't.
The job he did with him, like, he got everything out of his talent, didn't he?
Yeah, he's smart and he was game. He was fighting everybody. He wasn't. His resume, the type of competition he was fighting back to back. I was like, God damn. Carl Froch, shout out to Carl Froch.
Yeah, he had a good resume. Him and Kazaki.
Joe Kazaki would beat his ass though if they fought in their prime.
Yeah, that would have been a good fight. I think Kazaki.
I'm not sure about that. I would have to see.
Too fast. He's too fast.
Yeah, I got a good
Kazaki versus who?
Carl Froch.
He's too quick.
Oh, Crybaby Froch, the one that Ward beat.
Yeah, Froch nice though, man.
The best fight in the Super 6 was Kessler versus Froch. That was the best fight in the Super 6. Kessler versus Froch.
He lost that, didn't he?
And he won a rematch. He won a rematch. Give him some credit. And he stopped.
Yeah, he won the rematch, but that was
he stopped
4 years
Lucien
later.
Brute when he was undefeated. Give him some props now. Come on.
I'm giving the Lucien
He did, but Andrade
fight,
knocked out Brute.
No.
Brute,
yeah, that was controversial, but I mean, hey.
Hey, Rasclot, this nigga, Jalik, #1 pound for pound is Boo Boo Andrade. You agree with that?
Andrade, let me tell you something about Andrade. Had Andrade stayed at 154 and was constantly active, nobody would beat him.
That might be true.
Yeah,
He would have been undefeated at 154 had he not been a diva talking about money. I need to get paid more money. All that layoff. That's the only reason why he's fighting at 160. Because the fool laid out so much, he couldn't make
Like
154 anymore.
6'1". He was fighting at 154. Of course he gonna move up.
Yeah, and he's hella big. And
Big,
he's
that
big,
motherfucker big, yo.
so Raz Clyde, like what chances do you give him of possibly becoming undisputed at 160? Like facing, if Canelo continues to win and he continues to win and they meet
It's
up,
fast.
huh?
You know why he gonna beat him? Because everybody's afraid to trade punches with Canelo, except for Triple G. Everybody you see from here on out is gonna fight Canelo, just like Jacob did.
You said so. Who you say gonna win that fight?
Every single person, Canelo. Every single person from here on out that fights Canelo is gonna fight him exactly how Jacob did, because no one wants to trade with him.
Yeah, people think his power is like that, man. His power ain't like that, man.
His power ain't like that. It ain't, and I agree.
Well, what do you think it is then? I mean, because the nigga defense was kind of nice.
He was fighting like a little James Toney because he got angles and he moving around. But homeboy didn't make the silver medal for no reason. And the nigga 6'1", and he can fight on the inside, and his jab crazy, and he can make adjustments, and he get dropped, come back up. So I got boo-boo.
So you think it's gonna be?
You think Billy Joe Saunders? You think Andrade could beat Billy Joe Saunders?
Easy work. Why the fuck that nigga? What's that shit he was on black? That's
well, yo, I don't know.
Clones.
Why the fuck he was on the Oxy then?
Billy Joe beats Andrade.
He was on Oxy because he didn't know Vada was about that shit.
Yeah,
it was about that truth shit, man. Shout out to Vada, man. Vada.
Canelo was dirty. And Canelo was dirty. Money talks. Let me tell you something. Money talks. When you a star, you could do whatever you want. Canelo was dirty. I'm telling y'all right now.
In which fight?
That dude was dirty. In any fight. You think these dudes be really getting tested? Come on, man. When you making so much money like that and bringing so much revenue, these dudes could do whatever they want. And that applies to any fighter that's a star. Any star. Just like Floyd. Ain't no way you going to tell me Floyd Mayweather at 37, 38,
he wasn't using Vada, though.
Moving like he's 20 years old. That's bullshit.
That nigga was using USADA, though.
He was using that Unada.
He wasn't. Punches though, it's a little different.
Vada's different, fam. I mean, Canelo already got popped by Vada, so if that's the case, he was. I mean, with all the money.
I hope so.
Hold on, Ross Cloud. We can't let you go. Why is your number 2 fighter not on Vada? What's up? Loma, and I had him on as my number 2. Lomachenko, why he not signed up for the clean boxing program?
I don't
know. Lomachenko was smart. He know what to do. Everybody cheating today, so he got to cheat.
Come on, man. You sound like that cheating shit. You sound like that cheating shit, Ross Clyde.
Anybody?
So Ross
Clyde, you gonna fuck your subscribers up, man. Clyde chasing for subscribers. That shit ain't cool, dog.
Let me tell y'all somebody who followed the fitness shit and supplements and all that bullshit that we got going on. In every single sport, people are on PEDs. Basketball, baseball, soccer, every sport. And in boxing, when you're a big star, I guarantee you can do whatever you want. Money talks. These people.
So what you saying is, so what about you think Deontay Wilder on that shit?
No.
Yeah, there's a possibility.
No,
I think
even though he's in Vada, and I mean, so you saying everybody, so that's throwing everybody pretty much.
Like, I think, and I'm 100%.
I think. Can I say something? You guys,
sure the 75-year-old Luis Ortiz is on something.
Well, he already got caught.
I think you guys are mixing up. Clean boxing program and VADA 360 is completely different.
I agree.
The 360 VADA, only guys have done it, to my knowledge, with Dane and Edwin Rodriguez. If you heard of an interview with, I think it's Vannes Martin Rosen, was a good one. I think it was on The Grueling Truth. He said the clean boxing program, when he was on it, they tested him like once or twice.
They don't test you as much, but at least be on it, though.
So that's what I'm trying to say. So Wilder could be on something. We don't know, because I know this is a weak argument, but his brother tested positive. I mean, that was a red flag. The the weight, the way his weight has come down. I mean, you could say that about a lot of people, but I mean, there is a question mark over everyone. If you're not being tested year round, or you're not doing stringent, I'd say 3 months VADA testing. Like Julia Williams and his team wanted Jared Hood to do 3 months of VADA testing,
and they agreed to it.
Yeah, that's stringent testing. Like 8 weeks, I would say even 8 weeks is not good enough. But 3 months is a long time. That's what you call proper stringent drug testing.
Exactly.
And can I say something? They need to. I'm not even trying to be funny or controversial or even. I hope I don't want to sound like racist and shit. But they need to test these Russians.
No,
yeah. We were talking about Baranchyk. Baranchyk is not even in that shit.
It's on Netflix. About
Baranchyk is bigger than Triple G right now.
Yeah.
And he fighting at 140. How you gonna be bigger than Triple G and you're a 140 fighter?
The Russians,
he is bigger.
That shit crazy. I'm like, man, they better put every testing program on this nigga, bro.
he hella big for 140.
Yeah, that's why I said Taylor going to sleep. Taylor is going to sleep, bro. One of them flying, them lead hooks land, it's over. It's over, bro. PED hook on the way.
So you're saying you think he could be Gerald Miller's younger brother from another mother?
It's this shit on Netflix. That old Russian shit. They got that shit.
I saw that on Netflix.
Yeah, that shit is amazing. That shit is good. I was like, organized, man.
Documentary.
But you gotta watch that shit. They might not even be in the next Olympics because of that, and none of the sports because it was so organized in Russia.
Yo, can I ask you, do you reckon any females on anything, like any female boxers, like?
They need to happen in them too, bro.
Yeah,
I seen what's that lady name? Katie Taylor.
She
right?
She good.
Not her. I'm not saying she's on anything, but her opponent that she fought in the last fight. I was like, that's not no female, man. Let's stop it. Let's stop. That looked like a straight up dude. I mean, everything. I mean, ripped. Rip. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Come on. Y'all need to get VADA testing in women's boxing too. Let's do this shit all the way right, man. Do this shit all the way right. But I don't know. I mean, that's why I said, man, I said I was gonna start doing more videos, on women's boxing and starting to add, put in the title, like, do they do testing for women's boxing, VADA testing? Because man, them chicks probably doing all type of stuff too, man. They want to be champions just like these guys want to be champions. So they do whatever they got to do to work their way up the ranks. And then it's like once they get to the top, it's like, well, these niggas really gonna be coming for me, so I can't stop using the shit that got me here. So that shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy though. I'm gonna add you to the UDC Hangout, Rasclot. So
right on.
When I drop links, man, you can jump on anytime, and we have a lot of conversations in there. So if you want to, you might have to mute because mute the notifications and then check it when you want because it be active in there, man. We'll be kind of cool.
No, it's all good. You sending it to my email?
The Excalibur, yeah.
Okay, all right, that's good. I'm good with that.
So that's right. You what kind of training you do? You said boxing training, or you do hit training, or like?
I do everything. I do everything, every single thing you can think of. But it's mostly body weight stuff.
Oh, okay.
Do you still box, Raz? Do you still box?
I don't lift weights. Heck no, man. Are you kidding me?
Oh, you do body weight shit? Okay, I gotta check your shit out. I had to interview for my thing because I got Fit, Fresh, and Fantastic. I'm gonna send you an email. We can probably do a little interview or something.
This nigga Jalik be doing yoga shit, bro.
Hey, actually, yoga is good for you.
Yeah, but it's funny. It's funny because on my Black Horse Promotion channel, they think this nigga is satanic because he do them yoga shit. I'm like, damn, man, you devil shit because you
a little joint, Rasclot. Fit, Fresh, and Fantastic because I want to learn some shit from you, man. I like that fit shit.
Go watch some of my workout videos. Go check it out.
Yeah, I have to check you out. Yeah.
Yeah, I got some stuff on there. Yep.
Yeah, don't let the boxing content fool you. He's done a lot. He just has deleted a lot of stuff, but I think he's kept all his workout videos up there for the most part.
Regular, I still got some of my recent boxing videos on there. A lot of the old ones I deleted because I didn't want any. remember I said I wasn't cursing. I don't want to curse on my videos no more. So I left. I took out those videos, but I did leave my wrench video. Check out my wrench video when I talked about the LWBC and their wrench, and that's when Blood Boxing gave me a wrench. He had to respect my gangster. You feel me?
Well, hey man, you can cuss as much as you want over here, bro. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Raz, what about the MOBC? You want to get into that?
What is that?
What's that?
Let him
That's
explain.
my own boxing community where anybody can get it. Even if we friends, even if we cool.
Oh, that's how we do over here then. Okay.
Anybody can get it. It's all good.
Okay.
There's a lot of niggas that's too sensitive for that type of shit, man.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's true. The AJ and Wilder,
they ready to look for you.
That's the new Pacquiao and Floyd. AJ and Wilder is the new Pacquiao and Floyd.
Yeah, that is true.
And also, it's sad how you got two black fighters that's rivals, and these dudes still found a way to turn it into some racial shit. Like,
yeah, that's true.
So sad. It's so sad.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm like, wow, people take that shit serious.
Yeah.
God,
you hearing this shit, Jalik? You hearing this, bro?
What you mean?
Yeah, nigga.
I'll be on this shit. I don't take this shit like deep down. It's just shit talking to me.
Yeah, this nigga Jalik hate. He don't like Bud because he with Top Rank Bob Arum. He don't like Joshua because he with Eddie Hearn Matchroom. Yeah, nigga, this nigga Jalik, he down with that race shit, bro.
Bob Arum is the greatest promoter of all time.
You better hey, listen, Jalik.
Hey yo, listen.
And let me tell you why. Muhammad Ali versus Frazier. What can top that? No fight.
That's back in the day, nigga, before the internet, though. That's a whole new different world.
What you mean? That's better.
That's better.
If it was big without help from YouTube casual nigga, that's crucial.
There was only a few promoters now. Now, when it's more promoters, we'll see how good you really are when you got competition.
Which is why it's a punk ass sport. That's why we don't get the fight.
Right. And look, three legendary fighters came out from up under Bob Arum.
Thank you.
Mayweather, Ali as well. Who else? Was it Ray Leonard?
Yep.
Mayweather, Pacquiao, Golden Boy, De La Hoya.
Ali,
we got Bud on the rise.
The greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. Come
on, man. It's not even close, bro. Y'all niggas got to stop it, bro.
Like, the only other guy
y'all living in the past, man. Y'all double talking. We talking about right now.
He's still the main promoter.
Look, present day.
Who's the best promoter today?
They don't even promote Bud like that. Come on, man.
They've promoted. How else do you want him to promote Bud, man?
That's what I'm saying. The game
put him on ESPN.
You promote yourself now. You know what I mean? It's different.
Back he's done a good job.
Real popular. It's not.
He's put him in the right fights, man, to be in the position that he's at.
That's what I'm saying.
That's matchmaking. That's not promoting.
You said living in the past. Living in the past.
He promotes the events, nigga.
You said living in the past would be Don King, man.
He only promotes certain types of fighters, though. He only promote white fighters and Mexican fighters. We got to keep it 100.
What is Bud?
Let me say something.
He gave Bud 2 pay-per-views. What are you talking about?
Jalik, I don't know what you're talking about.
Bob Arum was about to give us
back in the day.
Hold on. Let Rasclot make his point.
Go ahead, Rasclot.
Bob Arum was about to give us one of the best 140-pound fights ever, and that was going to be Floyd Mayweather versus Miguel Cotto, both in their prime. And you know what Floyd did? He scattered like a bitch.
Oh,
how long? Arum was going to give us a super fight.
No. How long
you got to blame these fighters, not the promoters.
Bob Arum is the marinating king. Let's not forget Gamboa versus Lopez. He's always marinating shit.
I remember that one.
How many has Al Heyman marinated? Don't even go in there.
No, we're not talking about him. We talking about Bob Arum.
He's the marinating king.
Yeah, he the marinating king. He always said, I'm a marinate. He would have never put Cotto in against Floyd. That would have fucked his money up. That's not good business. Floyd would have destroyed his ass. You see, Chop almost knocked Cotto out, and he was too green. Floyd would have whooped his ass, man. Come on, man. His ass back then. He even marinated the Cotto and Margarito fight. Margarito lost to Paul Williams, and they still had to fight. He the marinating king.
That was no marinating, man. Cotto and Margarito fought at the perfect time. Margarito was the underdog and knocked him out.
Oh, no, get that.
He the marinating king.
You need more money?
No, Jalik, but you still in the past too when you talking about how Bobby Arum used to do shit. But present day, like who's the marinating king right now?
What is he doing now? Why is he not putting his energy in Shakur Stevens? And Shakur Stevens is probably better than Gary Russell.
He was just on the undercard. He was just on the pay-per-view.
He should be fighting
Jalik
in his old man.
Okay. Jalik, let me ask you. Why did Heyman and Shirley Finkel tell Wilder $100 million isn't enough?
Listen, I'm gonna interview you on my show, man. Fit Fresh and Fantastic.
That'll tell you right there that they marinating.
Answer the question, Jilly.
I don't understand. Listen, man. I'm trying to explain to you. Bob Arum has his own formula, and it works for certain fighters. But to say he the best is ludicrous. Come on. Eddie Hearn is better than Bob Arum. Eddie Hearn better than Bob Arum.
No, sir.
Man,
sir.
Eddie Hearn is.
He's the new hot promoter. I give you that. But overall, bro, the body of work that Bob Arum did. Come on, man. Let's stop it. Let's stop.
America is a bigger market, man. Look the job he's done with Top Rank on ESPN.
Anything that might be credit to Bob, huh?
Eddie Hearn better than Arum.
Hey, so Raz Clyde, what's your thoughts on this? Boxing Monster says Don King is better. Ali versus Foreman.
Don King is a good promoter. The thing about Don King is he set up too many fights, and he had fighters take dives and all that type of dumb shit. I can't put Don King in there. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't.
We know what Bob Arum said was done with the IBF. Yesterday I was lying. Come on, man. Y'all be forgetting. Y'all only say what y'all want to say. I gotta say
what?
Yesterday I was lying. Today
I'm lying. Some shit he said. And then the shit that he was investigated by the IBF about offering money and shit. Come on, man. Y'all act like Bob Arum is just guy that's just like so perfect.
No, you gotta look at nobody said that, bro. Like there's some shit that he's done, marinating fights in the past, but you look at overall, bro, like how can you act like this guy is not?
You talking about 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, right now the job is doing. Look, he's got Crawford, Lomachenko.
About 2019, Eddie Hearn is the best, not Heyman.
That's what I just said. Eddie Hearn is better than Bob Arum. Al Heyman is a silent advisor. He doesn't promote the guys. You get what I'm saying? You need a promoter behind you. But
hold on. Can I say something real quick? Can we stop saying Heyman is just an advisor? That dude is a quiet promoter. I don't know why people don't believe this. If he's not the promoter, then who the fuck is he?
It's all because of the Ali Act. That's what it boils down to. That's my opinion. Let me put it to you that way. Because of the Ali Act, that's why he takes that managerial position, because that allows him to do both, which is illegal. It's like a loophole, basically.
Yep.
It's just too much mystery shit with this PBC. Nobody don't know who Al Heyman is. Motherfucker don't trust the public. It's so much mysterious back-end money. It's all kind of just mysterious shit going on the PBC side, whereas Eddie Hearn is out in the open. Motherfuckers can ask some questions and get information they want to know. They can ask Bob Arum, get information they want to know.
Hey, y'all, I gotta go.
Yes, sir.
Man, thanks for having me on there. And but before I go, shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to Hamed, Ray Glove, Jalik, all y'all. But I also want to say Heyman is the greatest of all time because he gave us Beyonce's fat ass.
All right, but that's
wait, what was that? Beyonce?
From Beyonce to Deontay.
Wow. Yeah, because he did the music shit. He did the music thing too. He did the music thing.
Wow. So that's the best. That's his best accomplishment. His best promoting was on Beyonce.
They need to do a documentary about him, and that should be the name of it. From Beyonce to Deontay.
No wonder they was calling him Beyonce Wilder. I was like, what the fuck is they?
That was Shannon Briggs read that.
Right, Shannon Briggs. Let's go, champ. Yeah, man.
When is that dude gonna finally retire? Like he hasn't had a fight in I don't know how long, and then he popped. Yeah, and that's what I'm about to say. And then he tested positive. The most recent thing he did was promoting that Logan Paul versus KSI bullshit fight.
Oh, so he did.
That's
I'm saying
like-
he need to be a promoter for real though. Let's Go Champ Promotions or something.
No, he was doing the commentary for one of the. It was a show on BT, I think, or Box Nation recently. He was one of the lead presenters or whatever. I think he was on the mic for one of those shows, but I don't know if he's fighting again.
Black, you're right though. He should be a promoter. Could you imagine seeing Shannon Briggs going out to like some of these fighters, going to like their summer home? Let's go, champ. Why you ducking my man, champ?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when he made Vlad fall off of his little canoe shit?
Right.
That was fun.
He's like, oh, he mad.
Oh, that was.
Where you go, I go.
What you eat, I eat, champ. What you eat,
What was he? He was on a paddle boat. Rampage Jackson, didn't he? When they both baldy, innit?
Who?
Wasn't he? Shannon Briggs, man.
He looked
You
like
guys- Rampage Jackson, you know the one.
oh,
from-
Rampage.
Yeah, Quinton Jackson, the UFC guy.
Yeah. I think I've seen him a couple times. I don't really watch that.
Yeah, Briggs, man.
Shout out to Ras Cloud that was on, man. Shout out to Ras Cloud. Cool
Yeah,
dude.
they made some good points.
Yeah, big shout out to him.
Yeah, Briggs was a guy you could tell was on roided up, man. When he was 40 something, or was 6, the guy was so big, like.
That nigga told Deontay in his face, I would knock you out. I'm knocking you out, champ. I was like, damn, this old ass nigga ain't scared.
He kind of got on Wilder's nerves. Like Wilder, I think got a little bit emotional about that. Right? He's like, he never has been, and all this, all this shit. But
I don't play this. I do this. I'll knock you out, champ. I'll knock you out.
Yeah, but I think Briggs in his prime would have beaten Wilder because Briggs
There
in his prime
you
was.
go again. There you go with that shit
Oh,
bullshit.
have you seen Briggs in his prime? The guy actually wobbled Lennox Lewis, man. He was,
Yeah, he did.
he was actually a good fighter.
He was decent, man.
He was decent. He won the belt too.
He was 40 something and he took like 10 rounds or 12 rounds of
But
punishment.
we don't know.
for
He probably
Tally.
was on that. Probably was on that shit though.
Hey, Jalik, you know, he's supposed to be. He's considering fighting Shannon Briggs after this fight with
Who?
Wilder, it's gonna be Ortiz, Kalinaki.
15 million to fight. Let's Go Champ. Shannon Briggs.
Y'all gonna be fucked up. I don't know what y'all gonna say with Water AJ
I would
fight.
love to see that fight just for the fact that this nigga to see what this nigga Shannon Cannon gonna do, bro. He will troll the fuck out of Wilder.
Yeah.
He got chicken legs. Champ. I'll never let a man with chicken legs beat me. Let's go, champ.
And they could promote that as a generational fight. They could promote it as the North versus the South, being that, Shannon Briggs is from New York and, Wilder is, country from the South.
Man, Shannon Cannon need to jump in the ring after, if Wilder beat Brazil, he need to jump in the ring. I'll knock you out, champ. Let's go, champ. I'm next.
That should be so funny.
Hell yeah, man. He good for boxing though. I mean, just the comedy he brings to the shit. He just got to stay off the PEDs, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. He just needs to be on that VADA.
Yeah, VADA or not a nigga. You know what I mean? That nigga messed up his opportunity. I think he was supposed to be the mandatory. He was the mandatory for the WBA regular or something like that. And then he popped. So it's fucked up, man. I was like, damn, no wonder you got all
him and Frezo Kendo were meant to fight.
Yeah.
Frezo Kendo's even older than Briggs, I think. He's been the mandatory challenger since, I don't know, I think since Jack Johnson was about to.
Why Trav says PBC about to get bought?
I heard about that.
Boy, you about to be an employee, family.
Nah.
Yeah, nigga, you gonna be on the zone payroll, bro.
I wish, to be honest with you, I wish the zone do be successful. I wish all of them.
I heard. Sorry to cut you off. I heard Al Heyman wants to sell up to PBC. It was on one of the podcasts. I think it was the one with Mario Lopez.
Trav said a rumor on T Street. So he said Al Haymon's gonna sell the PBC? What if that
Yeah.
shit happens, bro?
What's that?
If that shit happens, man, what's your response to that, Julie? If that really happens, man, what's
You
your
about to lose your inheritance, bro.
I would have to see how. I just want to see the best fight each other, and I want the fighters to be healthy. I don't want them talking slow, and I want them to make as much money as possible and be clean. That's what I want.
In other words, this nigga's gonna be
No matter who you affiliated with, you know what I'm saying? Be clean, make your money.
Why?
Have great fighters.
Julie, that's bullshit. If that shit happens, you gonna be
I
like,
don't know. Why y'all think that? Y'all
remember how
Jaleel, you being very political and very PC right now. You make a good CEO. I hope whoever buys PBC puts you in a high position because you talking like the politics.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Any company I work for, I can help them.
non-existent. He ain't gonna do no videos. He ain't gonna be on the social media. Nothing, bro. Trav says, "Come on, Jaleel. You know you don't want this on to buy PBC."
That wasn't the best.
He said, "If Halo sells PBC, Jaleel's dread's gonna fall out."
You're definitely gonna have to wear that Earn with Hearn shirt if that happens.
Yeah, nigga, that shit's official.
That's gonna be your uniform.
I don't know. I don't know where that came from. Maybe it's true. Who knows, man? I don't know. But like I said, I don't have inside sources. But I think it'd be good for boxing because I mean,
just hit your grandpa on speed dial, nigga. Ask him
if the zone did do it, and I pay $100 a year and all the fights. That'd be amazing. And you got the best fighting the best like that. That'd be amazing. When I love when promoters work together. I don't like that side of the street shit. That's corny. That's real corny, you know what I'm saying? I get it because it's a business. They want to have control. Them niggas worship money. That's why they want to. So I see it from different perspectives.
Man.
Yo, what's it called? UGC. I gotta jump off, man.
All right, man.
Appreciate you guys. Appreciate having me on. Appreciate speaking to Jalik, Red, Osman, and Razklat.
Assalamu alaikum, man.
Walaikum assalam, Joker. Anyway, good speaking to you guys, man. Appreciate it. Good boxing talk.
Enjoy your day.
Catch you guys soon. All right, nice one.
So you know, breaking news, Jalik, you know, he'll be on suicide watch. Cause you know, man, hey, if Heyman, I mean Heyman is he checking out, man. He giving up. If he sell this shit, bro. That's over, bro.
Just let me know if it gets too loud on my side. I'll put myself on mute. I don't have my normal circumstances.
No, you good. You straight, man. Well, like I said, we just had the open topic. We talked about Taylor Baranchyk. Anything else we missed, man, that we should possibly cover before going into this damn weekend, man? Because it's been so much shit.
Is Devin Haney fighting on the 25th?
Of this month?
Yeah, because you know Usyk had a injury. And then I think Haney took over. I think it's going to be not too far from where I was at the Harbor shit in Maryland.
Hey, do y'all think that I don't? To be honest with you, I can't answer that, Jalik. But do you think that Usyk could possibly like just fucking take over the heavyweight division, man? Like, no?
Hell no. Unless he got a crazy chin. But I mean, he can do good though. Cause look at Chris Burr. He used to do good against them big niggas. He ran into Vladimir, but yeah,
that'd be a beast mode. He will definitely have to go down in history as one of the greatest of all. Like if he just became undisputed, right? Heavyweight,
crazy.
Go from cruiser to heavy, undisputed in 2 weight classes, nigga. That shit's immaculate, nigga.
And the 2 biggest weight classes you could do, you know, biggest, not biggest as in name, but biggest as in size.
And that's for show pound for pound. Like, nigga, you can't. That's what I'm questioning, bro.
Different, man. If that nigga do that, boy, I'm gonna give him his props. I like Usyk. I like Usyk. The nigga be rapping and everything. And you crazy? Yeah, he be flowing and everything.
Nah, he ain't got bars.
I don't know what he's saying. He's Ukrainian, but yeah.
He's rapping in Ukrainian?
Yeah. Yeah, man. That dude.
That shit probably sound like some rituals, nigga.
They should have him rapping and then have Lomachenko dancing because, you know, they said Lomachenko is into that traditional Ukrainian dance.
Yeah.
Wow. He gonna be walking Lomo in. He gonna be rapping and shit. Damn. That'd be lit.
So the fight is only 2 weeks away. Ruiz versus AJ.
Yeah, nigga, you going?
Right?
Who you got, Delete?
I got AJ winning. I'm not sure if it's going to be a knockout, but I Ruiz's star power is going to increase even in the loss. I know Black don't think his star power can increase in the loss, but this is going to be
Who's star power going to increase in the loss?
Andy Ruiz. Watch.
Who said? I said Andrew Reed's star power not going to increase. Who said that?
You said a person going to lose something. I said earlier. Then but your star power can increase even in a loss because he going to put up a good fight. He fresh off a win. He's confident too. He got Manny Robo. I forget. Somebody out there. I think a Mexican trainer. He's good. He used to train Brazil, and he trained somebody else too. I forgot.
Andy Ruiz is doing what a lot of niggas won't do. He daring to be great.
Exactly.
And getting paid to do it.
Confident, and he's better than what people think. That fight gonna be amazing.
I ain't got no problem with Ruiz.
That fight gonna be amazing because AJ probably gonna be a little nervous because he's not fighting at home too. So he's getting ahead of his comfort zone too. We gotta admit that AJ is got a lot of pressure on him too. It's a lot of pressure, man. And I got AJ winning. I don't know if he's gonna stop him, but I say unanimous decision. But Ruiz gonna have his moments, man.
I'm just glad to see a good fight. Well, what fight you think is more competitive? Joshua versus Ruiz or Wilder versus Brazil?
Joshua Ruiz.
Wow. So man, I mean, y'all, you know, a lot of y'all PBC protectors, y'all revealing a lot of shit, man. There's a lot of shit coming out, bro. A lot of shit. AJ's in a more competitive fight. He's selling more tickets. His ticket price. Yeah, his ticket prices is higher. His opening debut in America when y'all niggas said he wasn't gonna get nobody to fight him. Like it's not good, man. And then the biggest bombshell is that now Al Heyman's trying to sell that shit. God damn, bro. Earn with Hearn.
Crazy.
I'm joking with y'all. I'm serious, but I'm joking. But yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. It's not even close to compare the two, man. But yeah, man, I'm just excited to see the fight. And look, it's not like it's in both fights, man. We could see upsets. You know, like I said, we could be seeing Ruiz versus Brazil. You know what I mean?
You never know because nobody thought J-Rock was gonna win. Everybody was talking about Charlo and Charlo, and then
now it's gonna end up being Harrison J-Rock.
Nah.
Nigga, see, you don't like that shit, but that's what it is, bro.
I look forward to that fight.
Man, we're gonna have J-Rock versus you know what I'm saying, Harrison for unification. It's gonna be a huge epic fight in the middleweight division. Jamel's not gonna win the rematch. You can forget about it.
You should take his immediate rematch clause.
Who?
Jared Hurd, because he said he was. I'm like, why?
If you want to, bro. I mean, I don't see him beating him. I don't see him. I just feel like the better boxer is going to do better in the rematch. That's how I see it.
Style ain't good for Hurd, man. You know.
Hurd would have to change everything. He had to change his trainer, his fighting style. He's gonna have to
change his trainer. Why you be saying that, Red Glove? You lose one fight, you gotta change your trainer. Why you be doing that?
Because I mean,
the king of that. You lose one.
All right, I'll give you that. You're right. If he can't, well, I'm going off of based off of that. There was no adjustment that was made in that fight. Like, but I'll give you credit. You're right. He can give him another chance. But if his trainer is not trying to overhaul how he fights, then he needs a different trainer.
I mean.
So that's what I'll say.
I think that's just a bad style for her. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Harrison didn't change his trainer after he got stopped twice. You know what I'm saying? He stuck with it. You know what I mean? So
Jamel didn't change his trainer after he just lost. So hey, he's sticking with it.
We'll see how that.
Stick with Derek James.
Huh?
I think he should stick with Derek James. Teofimo Lopez made a good statement. He's like, a lot of boxers, they lose a fight and they blame their trainer. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm sticking with my dad no matter what.
He ain't never lost. So this is daddy. This is daddy. Derek James ain't Jamel's daddy. So, a little different.
We'll see how
they might need it, but when it's like close fights like that, that new trainer stuff, man, it's up to the fighter. The trainers can't fight for you. They can only tell you but so much if you don't listen to it. It's just like Danny Jacobs. Sometimes he don't be listening to Rozier, and he end up losing.
That's why I come down to chemistry. The fighter and the trainer got to have the right chemistry, man, because I don't know if Derrick James got the right, if Jamel and Derrick James got the right chemistry, winning chemistry. I think, like, when I look at Bud Crawford, he got great chemistry with his team, all his trainers, man. Like, them niggas is, you know what I mean? They on the same page, man. They joke, they have fun, they eat together, they train together, they get in the focus mode. Like, they know each other very well. Like, Bud know each of his trainers, like, on a deep level. Like, these niggas it's different. I think, they only come, Derrick James and Jamel come together when it's time to fight. Other than that, Jamel is doing his own shit. He hanging out with Chris Brown. He doing whatever. He doing what he do. Like, that's just my honest opinion. Like, I don't think that him and Derrick James got that close relationship like that. Like, maybe Derrick James and Errol Spence, but Jamel, on the other hand, I think Jamel just too out there, man. He just too out there, bro. And he's the lion that's not trying to be tamed. He's not a tame lion. So that's why Tony Harrison is here to do that shit.
Is Bomac acting as Crawford's nutritionist? Because I didn't know he cooked for him.
Yeah, that's what I said. All that shit. Cook for the nigga. You know what I mean? Give him the right game plan, and he the type of nigga, he ain't gonna wait 2 weeks before the first training camp or first press conference to watch footage on the opponent. Like, Derrick James be saying dumb shit. Like, yeah, I just watched the other day because I want to be fresh on my mind. Like, what? You should have watched that fight immediately after the loss. I would have been probably watching it like at least 2 or 3 times a week, because I know I'm trying to get the rematch. And once the rematch is made, you should have been on that shit. So I don't know. That shit, I think that's important too. A lot of people don't talk about that. The trainer fighter chemistry, And if these niggas now don't have that right kind of chemistry like that, man, shit. I think maybe Virgil Hunter and Andre Ward had good chemistry together, But hey, do we got that good
great chemistry? You're gonna lose. This is boxing,
Huh?
You're gonna lose even with great chemistry. That's just the way it works. You're not gonna win every time.
You might lose, but maybe are you gonna bounce back though? Like, do they have the right type of chemistry to where it's just like Derrick James can get Jamel in a different focus, man?
That remains to be seen, but I think so. You know what I mean? So
shout out to you know what I'm saying, J-Rock and Tony Harrison meeting.
Let me ask you this: should Tony Harrison, if he get knocked out, should he change his trainer? If he get knocked out,
you said he already been knocked out, right?
No, he already got knocked out twice. So if he get knocked out the third time, should he change his trainer, Red Glove and UGC? What's up?
I already retracted that, man. I said I'll give you that. You're right. I should wait.
So you were double talking, okay?
No. I admit to it. You made me see something.
Maybe you get a better fitness and it seems like when he did get knocked out, it was because he faded. So
why should Jermell Charlo get a new trainer if he had a controversial decision loss, which a lot of people thought he won? Why should he change his trainer?
That's a little bit different because we're going by what we seen. We're going by what we see, and what we see is that Derrick James is not really showing any initiative. Now, if in the second fight Charlo wins, then it's like, all right, there was something going on behind the scenes, but we can only go by what we know. And if the dude is saying that he just now watched the replay and then I'm saying,
you say what?
You think he really did that? A lot of people just say shit in the public just to they know everybody be watching, especially
what? Yeah, that's what I say. That's why I don't fuck with him. He lies, bro. Derrick James is a fucking liar. He's contradicted. He says flat out lies in interviews. I'm like, man, I can't trust a nigga like that.
Probably just doing that just to position himself and just to make Tony Harrison coming over confident. It's a mental warfare, man. And Tony Harrison, actually, he looked like he underestimated Charlo, to be honest with you.
Stop.
Don't be surprised if Tony Harrison get knocked out, man. We gonna have to get a UGC anklet, man. Once he get knocked out.
Oh, man. I don't know. You might be wearing an Earn with Hearn shirt.
Earn with Hearn beanie because ain't gonna be no dread.
He look like he underestimated.
He gonna be able to wear fitteds because your hair.
Y'all don't think Tony Harrison is underestimating Charlo?
No, nigga.
All right.
Did he underestimate him the first time?
He
underestimated him the first time.
In his mind, he keep carrying around Sophie. You never know. Instead of doing
he's supposed to put his fucking
1,000 sit-ups. He might say, you know what? I already beat this nigga. He easy work. I got in his head. I chumped him at the press conference. He might think press conferences win fights, or I might only need to do 500 sit-ups. You get what I'm saying? So we'll see.
That's why and then at that point, that's when we say
313 though. I like Tony Harrison, by the way, so I just don't.
Tony Harrison never been outboxed, bro. That's just a fact.
And if that does happen, at that point we say Harrison ain't what we thought he was.
That's true. So what you letting us know that Jamel has a puncher's chance. He got to go for the
nah. So you the thing with Ishe Smith. Y'all forget that. He had a controversial.
He got outboxed by Ishe.
He had a controversial decision with Ishe.
I'm asking you, family.
But that's what I'm asking you. Controversial decision with Ishe.
Was he outboxed though? I'm not saying if it was a close fight because I didn't watch that fight. So I mean, you got it on that.
You gotta watch the whole thing. You putting all your
You watched it, right?
Heart and soul. You putting all your heart and soul in that.
Julie, did he get outboxed though? That's what I want to know.
Listen, man.
All right.
We can talk about something else, man. Because like
go get that Erwin Hearn beanie for your ass, nigga.
We can talk about something else because Jalik don't want to get into all that if he outbox him or not. Let's move on to the next.
Hey, Angel in the chat says Jalik believes Jamal would KO Jacobs too, right?
Jamal, oh yeah, I think he'll stop. He'll stop Danny. Jamal, yeah, against right-handed fighters now. So
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. I'm not saying he won't because I think Jamal. I like Jamal's boxing ability better than Jamel's, man.
Yeah, me too. I like he stay in the pocket. He was taking some punches against southpaws. He's not as effective with his jab because you see with Trout and Korobov, but right-handed fighters, shit. You see what he done at J-Rock. That victory that J-Rock just had last week is making Jamal look a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Look a little bit better. So,
hey, y'all know Trout getting ready to fight coming up.
Next Friday. I probably won't watch that.
You know the guy that Trout beat? I forgot his name.
No, Laura beat him.
I mean not Trout, Laura beat.
Yeah, I ain't watching that.
Yeah, man. I think Trout can do what he needs to do to get back into position to fight for another title. One thing about Trout, man, he know how to keep working his way back up to get the shot.
It's sad because they looking at him like he's a journeyman now. He's a guy, not necessarily a journeyman. He's a step up guy. If you beat him, then okay. Because I heard the winner of that is gonna fight Erickson. And I think
Trout and Garcia. I can't anger for that, Garcia. Yeah.
I fucks with Erickson Lubin, man. I like him, yo.
And then that's a good I'm glad you brought that up. What's the future for Lubin, man? Y'all think Lubin is going to just? What was the fight that I think they just announced the fight, right?
He's fighting somebody. Let me look this shit up because
he back in the ring. I saw his post. He said he back in the ring. I think next month or something.
Yeah, and Cunningham said he want that. Then he want the winner of Trout Garcia, and then he want to fight for the belts. So he bringing himself up the right way.
I think it's a good name too. Let me look it up. I think it was a pretty decent.
Fighting some European champion, some shit.
Oh,
correct. Yeah, Erickson Lubin. I'm gonna be honest with you, style wise.
Hey, I'll tell you like this: if when Jamel lose the rematch, he needs to rematch Lubin. That'll be the fight that literally niggas be love to see that shit.
The WWE will be on that shit again and try to put him in as a number one. I can see that one, but I want to see. As far as stylistically, Erickson Lubin has the best chance to beat J-Rock stylistically at 154. Stylistically, he has the best chance with them. That motherfucker arms is long. He's southpaw. He can crack for real. You know what I mean?
I can't wait to see Erickson Lubin get back at the top, man.
I know, man. I'm wrong
because I mean, yeah, it was he climbed up the ranks probably just too fast. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not his fault that he was good enough to get there, but when he got there, the moment was too big.
That's also matchmaking too. When you blow everybody out, he was only fighting one style of fighter. When you blow everybody out, you got to see what happens in the real deal. That's why.
And then it sucked because I think he had so many easy fights too because him being a southpaw, he was fighting a whole bunch of orthodox guys. That's probably like I can't deal with this southpaw nigga. Then you fight Jamil, who spars Errol Spence, and it's like nigga, I see this southpaw shit all day long. So
you giving Derek James credit now? See, you double talking.
What you mean?
Credit now?
For training guys to get knockouts. Yes. I mean, what you talking about? That's not double talking. He trains. I've already said this before that he trains niggas. He trains good for these guys to set down on punches. And that wasn't even my word. Somebody else said that. But yeah, he trains guys to get in there and land powerful shots to get the KO, to look exciting. But when they get in there with real good boxers, they look like garbage.
But
he look like garbage against Trout. He looked like garbage against
how did
Arrow.
Errol look against Mikey?
Mikey's Arrow's special. Arrow looked nice. Arrow looked nice, man. But once again, the reason why I say, look, they say Arrow been fighting like that. Arrow's been, you know what I mean, been that kind of special fighter. And he showed me something new. And I was like, you know what? Arrow let me know that he ain't got to just rely on power. Jermell ain't showed me that yet. Since he's been working with Derrick James, he ain't showed me that he ain't got to just rely on landing these powerful shots. Like Arrow showed me, he can go in there and win rounds, dominate and win rounds. They gotta knock you out. Jermell, I'm looking at this fight with Harrison in the rematch. Nigga, he gotta knock Harrison out. That's how I see it.
That's gonna be good, man.
If he's able to outbox Harrison, I get more respect in the world. I don't mind eating crow, nigga. Won't be the first time, won't be the last.
I'll be right back. Let me run.
So Black, you think that Erickson Lubin has a chance to pull off a J-Rock?
Yes, most definitely, bro. Because look, I mean, we've been seeing like a lot of these guys, and especially in the middleweight division, that have won these belts. They coming off, they've lost in their first opportunity at titles, and they had to work their way back up. They had to grind, take a little, tough fights, journeyman or whatever guys that's in the way. And then when they got their second opportunity, they shine, bro. So I think Lubin is in a very good spot. Very good spot. I looked on box rec. This guy fighting, that should be easy win. The dude is not even a puncher. He got like 6 losses. So, this is just a stay busy fight. But I think that now he like, you know what? I'm taking my time, but I know that when I get there, I'm gonna be ready this time. He was just too green, man. He literally was green when he got there. Credit to Jermell. Jermell caught it. Jermell did what he was supposed to do. Jermell did what he needed to do. But I think that Erickson Lubin, had it been like, say, like now, 2019, and he fought Jermell, shit, it would probably been a different type of fight, man. Different type of fight, more competitive. Maybe Jermell would have still won. Maybe he still would have got the knockout.
That can make a difference, man. You can't fight the same style. You got to fight different styles. So shout out to Bob Arum for their matchmaking abilities, though. I agree with them on that matchmaking. They good at that shit.
Well, if Erickson Lubin has a fight around here, because Jalik, you say he's from Orlando, right?
Oh yeah, he is. Yep, he is.
Yeah, that's like an hour away from me. So
oh wow, okay.
if he got a fight anywhere around here, I'll be willing to drive an hour or 2 or even 3 to go see, because we don't get too many cards around here. So when they happen, I try to make it to them, So hopefully I'm gonna be looking into it, see if he, anytime he has a fight, who knows, maybe I get an interview or something,
Yeah, that'd be good. Don't you fuck with Ponytail? Keith Thurman?
Yeah, I still ride for Keith Thurman. I don't mean I won't criticize him, but
at the end of the day, got an undefeated welterweight champion in Florida, bro.
Here's go. The dude he's fighting is Zachariah Atu. He's fighting on the undercard of Jamal against Adams. So which is a week after he's fighting a week after Jamal is fighting Tony Harrison rematch. So he fighting on Jamal Charlo's undercard. Yeah, Zachariah Atu. Let me see this nigga.
I'm excited though for Lubin to come back.
Yeah, I know that's a good redemption. Oh, he gonna get hurt. He from France. He 37. He gonna get hurt.
Yeah, he gonna get broke.
Yeah, he gonna get hurt. It might be for some mandatory slot though. He undefeated. Well, no, he lost a couple times. It's a good fight though. You gotta work your way up.
Like 6 losses. That nigga, he about to get stretched. Yeah. He about to get stretched.
It's a fight because he big. He's 5'11".
It's a stay busy fight for Lubin.
Yeah, that's smart though. Shit, you can't fight all. You gotta work your way up. And then if he fight Garcia or Trout. Who do you think gonna win that fight? Garcia? I've never even really seen him.
I got Trout winning. I think Garcia, man. I don't know, man. I think somebody Garcia, when I seen the little face-to-face thing, he's trying to talk himself. Like,
oh, for real?
Yeah, like Trout is, he got too much experience, man. Let's look at who the guys Trout been in there with.
I think Homeboy was the Olympics though with Earl in 2012 with Marcus Brown, I believe so.
That's cool, but as far as the pros, like, who's he been in there with to like really, give him different experience, Trout got a lot of experience, man. Even the guys that he lost to, like he was still able to give him some good work.
He been taking a lot of beatings though. I don't like, man. I don't know.
He get stopped. He got stopped with like twice. He got stopped by no, he got stopped. He got stopped by Hurd,
And that's it.
and
He been taking a lot of punches. That's like all the knockout losses.
he's one of them guys, man. You gotta really be prepared to go the distance
He's a
for.
step up guy. That's he the step up guy. That's how they promote, you know, as a step up guy. It's crazy how you the step up guy, you get more fights than a guy who's better. It's weird how the way boxing works, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I like Trout. I follow him on IG.
Yeah, I like
got
Trout.
a nice family. This guy is he not letting losses stop him. He's still focused, man. He's still hungry to keep fighting, and it seems like he free smoke, right? He ain't ducking no phase, man. He been in there with her, he been in there with Laura, been in there with Canelo, Cotto. So I mean, guys, you know how guys were trying to say, oh, these niggas got a resume, but they be losing most of their fights. Like if niggas was looking at it like that shit, like, well, damn, I mean. If it wasn't for the losses, he would have a spectacular resume.
Battle Hub, yeah, Battle Hub. Shout out to Battle Hub. Battle Hub got him in the Hall of Fame. Battle Hub, he in the chat now. Battle Hub got Trout in the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, Trout.
The reason why he don't got no motherfucking blue suit because he said Trout in the Hall of Fame.
Oh man, he gotta stop trolling, fam. Like, come on, bro.
I don't know if you're a one-handed fighter, Battle Hub. I don't know. He's got power in his right hook. I don't know about that.
Let me make this nigga out here. No blue suit. His nigga in the chat with his drawers. Like, no suit. All right, man.
He said Trout in the Hall of Fame. I said, hold on. How long you been watching boxing? I fucked with Trout.
He said,
Hall of Fame?
this nigga Jalik.
Resume of opponents, but in Hall of Fame, you gotta win. That Hall of Fame standard is low as a motherfucker.
That's when Jalik throw the thigh shot. He throw the thigh shot. He be like, wait a minute, how long you been watching shit on YouTube? Nigga, like, I was like, oh, this nigga throwing a thigh shot. So niggas rhythm off, like, oh, niggas being a little rhythm to the thigh shot. Like, you a YouTube boxing fan and shit. Like, damn, this nigga throwing shots, bro.
Shut up the Battle Hub, man.
This nigga say he ain't got no blue suit because he team Trout in the Hall of Fame.
he must been talking to Low Place.
This nigga said I might have to retract my statement. Yeah, you have to do that shit, nigga.
Look at Battle Hub. He said, chill UDC before I get launched. Get him, bro. Get him. He LDBC. So it is what it is. He really genuinely don't like black. I know why.
You know I gotta call him out here. I gotta speak the truth. Listen, L got you last night, my nigga. L got you. He was talking about breaking down for L got you, man. I gotta see that rematch. You lost last night, and Black. You gotta admit, man.
Okay.
L gave you that work.
If you know what, to me, I'm like you got. So I lost because he said break down. When I said he's gonna knock him out, and he said break down how he's gonna knock him out.
Damn sleepy and shit like that. He's like boom, and this dude's just like he just went away. He got you, man. He got you.
Be honest, Jalik. How many times wasn't it an hour before that I told him to jump in the ring, and he was just trying to help what's blazing. I mean that's cool. If the chat feel like I lost, that's cool. I ain't tripping, but. It would be 1-1 because I bodied the nigga the first time he tried to get on and talking that wilder shit. But to be honest with you, even though this nigga trying to tell me to break down the fight, this is the same nigga that said Mikey was gonna beat Errol. So he kind of casual. He low-key casual. You know, that's his weakness. He's biased. He's too biased to certain fighters like Mikey Garcia or Wilder. And when you telling facts, real shit, this nigga he can't win. So to me, in my opinion, how did he body me by saying
if you go against L, you're gonna have to take a couple tune-ups, man. Seriously. You got to couple tune-ups before you fuck with L, man. He had you was
shout out to Jalik. Shout out to Jalik. But tell L not to jump out the ring. Tell him not to jump out the ring. Because at the end of the day, I was still in the ring. So even though I said, hey, yeah, I was tired, nigga. Because y'all knew before the nigga came on, I said, all right, man, I'm about to shut it down. Y'all give y'all closing thought. Then he want to jump on. But it's all good. Hey, I'll take the L. But I'm gonna be.
But if you jump out the ring, though, you get disqualified, don't you?
Like I said, he shouldn't have jumped out the ring, bro.
Yeah, you do, because that's what happened with what's his name? Remember, Efe Ajagba, whatever his name is. He had that dude walked out the ring.
This nigga's like, oh,
Ajagba
okay.
got a W because of that. So
Yeah, that's a W by default, family. Right, Jalik?
Huh?
Huh?
He had somewhere to go. Like he gave you a chance.
Okay. He had somewhere to go.
Listen,
He had somewhere to go.
And you paused.
Right. He ran out the ring, bro. He ran out. He ran out.
And then you was like, oh, I gotta go to sleep. So that's the automatic victory right there, man.
No, I said I'm not going to get into no whole nother debate, bro. It was 11 o'clock. I was like, I'm serious. Like, it is what it is. If y'all feel he won, cool. But hey, it's a W by default. Don't jump out the ring. Don't jump out the ring. You could have just been flaming it to the end. He had just got there and then he jumped out. He said one thing, break down the shit. Oh, okay, I'm out. Okay, you out. You out the ring. That's a W for me. You forfeited. Disqualified, sir. That's called disqualification. So yeah, at the end of the day, I didn't break it down the way he wanted me to. He got mad because I said Mikey was gonna get stretched, and he is. Mikey gonna get stretched. You know, just like how he said Mikey was gonna beat Errol, and that didn't happen. It is what it is, man. You picked the wrong guy. You know, your bias is what got you in trouble. But at the end of the day, you know, it's still a W for me. But if you feel that way, Jalik, cool. We know you ain't beat me in no debate. We know that, Jalik. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta put your pom-poms out on somebody else. Like, oh, look at this nigga Lawrence, man. UGC. Huh?
I call it how I see it. He got you, man. It's all good, man. Everybody deserve it. You know what I'm saying?
What point did he make?
Lose every once in a while, you know?
What point? What did he body me on though? I want to hear.
Nah, because the shit he was pointing.
Don't stutter. Don't stutter. You gotta tell me what he bodied me on.
Yeah, he actually was there. Here, Raheem. It's all good, man. I mean,
yeah, okay.
You still got a great channel. You know your boxing. It's all good, man. It's all good, man.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. That's a body because I don't know who.
I hear Raheem was in the Olympics with Floyd Mayweather, 96 Tarver.
I don't understand how that's a body because I don't know who's Zahir.
You go listen to that shit again. He got you, man. It's all good, man. You can't win them all. You can't win them all.
It's only people that believe that is Battle Hub and Jalik. So I'll accept that. We know Battle Hub is the most freeway looking ass. You know good and well, bro. You don't win no debates, none.
Battle Hub live in Florida, don't he? I think so.
Oh, Boxing Mom says he picking Pacquiao over Thurman. Damn, Red.
Nah, fuck no.
That's disrespect.
He got a puncher's chance, but as far as boxing, you gotta give home.
Oh, Pacquiao came out. You think Pacquiao only got a puncher's chance?
Yeah, because homeboy can box, man. He move around that ring, and if you don't stand still, you can always give Pacquiao problems. Go way back to like we was talking about, when you move around on that dude, he give him problems. And Thurman definitely gonna be on his bike moving, and he got power too. So I got Thurman winning a close decision.
I got Thurman too, but it wouldn't surprise me if Pacquiao wins. Just to be honest, like Pacquiao, he got good work ethic in and out the ring. You know, as far as I know, he don't really balloon. Too big, and I have to say, I think this is going to be at this point in Keith Thurman's career, I think it's going to be his toughest fight.
You know what, man? To be honest with you, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it'll be a tough fight for Keith. You know why? It's the faster guy at this point in their careers. I think Keith's game plan is speed, not power. Go in there with speed. Like I remember when they asked Danny after their fight, Danny Garcia said it wasn't really so much the power. He said it was the speed of Keith.
Exactly.
If Keith go in there and use his speed, Manny Pacquiao ain't gonna be able to do shit. That's why Floyd was able to beat him easy because of his speed. So he just got to just be real fast, defensively and offensively, and make Manny Pacquiao have to, you know what I mean, sell out to try to punch him.
Exactly.
Know when to time up. So I agree. I think Manny, you know, maybe has a puncher's chance, man. Maybe if he can get Keith in trouble, you know, like Keith make some mistakes, man, like towards middle to late rounds where you get this guy start hitting him with shots and maybe ropes. Like Sean was able to pin him against the ropes and stuff. And you know, Manny Pacquiao is good at throwing those little flurries, you know.
Exactly.
So Keith got to watch out for that. But if you control Manny from the outside, man,
exactly,
that's gonna be easy work.
Counter puncher, yeah, he don't cut the ring off like that, yeah.
That should be easy work. I think Keith will probably do it
Exactly.
pretty easily.
Keep going. And that's gonna be a big win for Keith. I want Keith to come back to the old Keith. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it seems like his confidence is fucked up. He might not be training as hard, but I want the old Keith back because
I think we'll
him ducking Earl Spence and act like he afraid of Earl Spence fucked his name up a little bit. But he can recover his name though.
I mean, he gonna be back in
stop him.
Back
dominate him and stop him, but his last fight was like, okay, it was a good fight, but
I mean, a 12-round dominant performance of Pacquiao is better than a 12-round dominant performance of a Mikey.
Yeah, I agree.
I gotta think about that one.
Y'all don't agree with that?
I don't know what there is to think about. Pacquiao is more accomplished than Mikey.
Yeah, but Pacquiao is like 40, almost 41. Though this not the same Pacquiao though. So
He's almost 40, but he's still better than a lot of these welterweights.
He is. You definitely got to say he's what top 5 welterweight.
I would say so. I would pick him.
Ugas.
I think he could. I mean, I'll say at this point, that's kind of a 50-50 fight.
Anybody almost.
But I think he'd be able to beat him.
You think Pacquiao could? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Pacquiao beat Dan. Well, let me see. Danny moving. That'd be a good fight. Pacquiao against Danny.
You pair Pacquiao with any of these guys, man. I mean, he could possibly,
Yeah, he puts up a good fight.
Fights though. The only one that probably make me like, I don't know, is like if he fought Spence because they both southpaw.
Yeah,
Spence is much bigger, and Spence will probably keep him on the outside. So I don't know, but I still think he's top 5. And I think that this is a welterweight, a legitimate welterweight, not a guy coming up. So I know people want to bring up his age, but still, Manny Pacquiao is dangerous. He's coming off a knockout over Lucas Matisse and dominating Adrian Broner.
I ain't see that Broner fight. I ain't see that shit.
This nigga don't support nothing.
Nah, because I ain't paying for that shit. You crazy? You pay how much you pay for that shit, Blast? I can't pay for that fight.
Jalik, how many cowboy boots was that pay-per-view worth?
I can't do it, man. If I have a good undercard on here, I'm not no dumb man.
Them nigga boots be expensive.
But for real, Jalik,
you put one fight, you have these undercards. Nah, I'm not going.
Jalik, I got a serious question for you though. Like, no joke. I'm not trying to poke fun or nothing. It's just I never bought cowboy boots. On average, how much do you spend on a pair? Like, I'm curious.
100.
It just depends, man. I don't want to I don't want to talk about my back end money.
Yeah. You don't
No, I'm being for real. I'm not gonna come at you with some kind of sideways joke afterwards. I'm just curious because I never bought cowboy boots.
It depends. And, you can get deals and stuff like anything else. You can get deals and some shits be real high. It depends.
Pair somebody can possibly get.
I get deals, yeah. Shit, you probably can get. I mean, it depends. Like,
I mean, are we talking about hundreds? Are we talking about $50? I'm just curious.
Like Gators and shit like that too. Like, of course, them shits is gonna be more, like 400, 200.
Basic leather, like just basic. You know what I mean? Basic.
Something like, I don't think you can get. It's hard. I ain't never seen that under 100.
See.
All right. I was just curious. Like, I wasn't trying to.
I'm sure
be funny or nothing.
You probably got to go to fucking Goodwill or something.
Angel he said them joints like 500 and up. Depends on the materials.
Depends on the material. Yeah, that should be. It's different, man.
Oh, Battle Hub on that shit too. He says Cowboys go up to 200 to 300.
Yeah.
For a lifetime.
Yeah, ostrich, all that shit. See, yeah, that shit different.
Jeez, man, y'all niggas dumb. What the fuck?
Yeah, that shit different, man.
Yeah,
I ain't saying no G's.
This nigga right here don't want to get the discount for $20 a month, but willing to pay 2 G.
I paid $100, man.
But you know what? In his defense, some people spend stupid money on phones. There's a phone that's $5,000, okay? And you know what's crazy about this phone? It's if you go into the operating system, it's from 2008.
Oh wow!
It's a 2008 Nokia phone, and the reason why it's so expensive is because they created like this casing around it that's made out of gold. That's basically what it is. It's just spending stupid money on old technology, really.
Wow.
It's not even a smartphone.
Once you start your own boot line, Jalik. Jalek the boots.
But like, that'd be nice though. That'd be different. You know what I'm saying? I won't be surprised if I can get a sponsor, you know what I'm saying, help their sales increase by 10%.
Keep the same energy boots. Earn with Hearn boots.
Double talk footwear.
Double talk, yeah. Double talk ostrich boots, nigga.
I'm surprised y'all don't wear boots, man. Y'all just wear sneakers and shit?
That's what I wear. I just wear regular sneakers.
I got
nigga, we on our Michael Blacks and shit. I'm barefoot, nigga, everywhere. But I soak out.
Sandals and shit.
Yeah, we want the white shits. We just scratch and shit. Be ashy, nigga. The white boots, but I soak us. Yeah.
Hey, yo, quick question. Y'all ever been to like New Orleans?
Nah, I want to go. I never.
I was there earlier this year, right? And I'm wearing like shoes that are what's the material? It's kind of like suede, kind of. And no lie, this dude's like, oh, if I can guess where you bought your shoes, you have to let me shine them. I'm like looking at my shoes. I'm like, these ain't even the type of shoes you shine. Like, but that's how they are out there in New Orleans. Like, they're nice people, but a lot of people out there are like looking to make money off of you.
Yeah,
like, they can tell when you're not from New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was just like,
bought them, nigga. You got to take them off and give them to me.
I should have been like, if you could shine these shoes to the point where they shine, I'll pay you $100. That's what I should have told them.
Nigga, hell yeah, you can have these shits.
Nah, I was just like,
I don't got the energy to buy Jordans anymore, nigga, because you can't afford this shit. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it just, I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, that's crazy. This nigga said, I'm gonna make your suede shine, bro. Scott. Boxman says Reebok Soldiers suede tennis shoes.
Yeah, everybody need a nice pair of cowboy. I'm gonna show y'all, man. You gotta get your shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Put a link in the hangout.
Up,
Put a link in the hangout. I'm just curious.
Day, man.
I don't think that's my style.
This nigga said step y'all boot game up, man.
I don't think that's my style, but you know what? I don't knock anybody else's style, so I'm interested to see it.
That shit look expensive though.
You know, I don't expect people to be all up into the kind of style I got.
Wearing them green boots with the green beanie. Swamp shits, man. Ostrich.
I'll be honest with you, I like workout shit. To be honest with you, sweatpants and shit too. That's like the main shit to wear, you know.
Wow. Boxman says the only boots I wear are Timberlands. Yeah, he done stomped out a few niggas with Timberlands. Boxman. But yeah, man, some good topics today, bro. I mean,
I'm going with Taylor. I don't know.
I'm going with Ivan. Yeah, I'm going with the upsets, huh?
Oh wow, you're going with the upset. Well, I'm going with Taylor by it's gonna be controversial. I'm going with Taylor though.
What if all these top niggas that expect to win lose? Like, would Baranchyk win? Would Brazil win?
I would be honest with you, that'd be good for boxing, to be honest with you.
And what if the nigga that anyway is fighting? Exactly. I'll be like, damn, it's over.
Because I want to see Inoue versus Donaire.
If all that shit happened, I'm gonna change it from the UGC to the UDC, underdog community. Underdog. Underdog.
That's a good name though, underdog UDC. Yeah,
that'll be crazy, bro. Hey man, underdog's going. We're gonna hear a lot of and the new this year, man. We've already heard it, so we might hear it this weekend.
And then I got Wilder by within 5, possibly first round knockout.
Stretched, huh?
Yeah.
It's
funny we ain't even talking about Gary Russell. That's what happens when you fight guys that don't have a chance on you. That shit is bullshit. Kiko Martinez, come on, man. I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, man. You know, you be talking all this shit about Bob Arum not doing what'd you say, the light heavyweight division, but then you know you want to bring no light and talk about how 26 and you know these other divisions, Heyman not putting no pressure on these guys.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Black, I appreciate you having me on, man.
Anytime. We can get
Yo,
this
make sure you go take a couple tune-ups, man, because before you get in the ring again, man, you got to build your confidence back up, man.
Jaleel, you are some bullshit. I appreciate you too, Black.
Appreciate
You
y'all,
know,
man.
I appreciate you having me.
Yes, sir. Anytime, regular. Appreciate you, homie. And everybody else, man, even Ras Clot, you know, Jalik, Hamed, man, everybody that's been showing support, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the whole UDC clique. We got more topics coming tomorrow or later on today. Y'all know how we do. It's the Black Horseman. I'm out.